Man, it's been a while. Let's see if I still got it. Salutations! My name is Eqlipse, EQ for short, and welcome back to me using my sanity as a betting chip. This is Lingango, a gorgeous, over-the-top, jam-packed kitchen sink style mod pack that I'll be spending the next 100... wait, no, that's the wrong script. Oh, fuck. Today I will be slaying every single boss from start to finish in this mod pack, all in one video. That totals to over 64 boss fights and 3 hours of runtime. No, I'm not kidding. All accumulating into one of the most broken builds I've ever had in Minecraft. So grab a snack or a 5-course meal, because this video is a journey. And if by the end you're having fun, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm back, baby, and this is only the beginning.
I've slayed its kind before. I'll slay you.
We've got Hopkins, Ribbert, Pepe! Okay, I got him. Now what? I have a overclocked microwave. What in the hell? At what point does this stop being Minecraft?
Loading up Minecraft again, and it's been a while since I've played this game. I was given a warm welcome back by the game hanging so long that I thought it had crashed. Great start, Lingango. When the game did finally load, I went to chop wood, and I do want to add a slight disclaimer for the beginning of this. I streamed the whole project over on my second channel, Eqlipse again. However, I screwed up the footage recording for the first few clips so you can see the lovely face and overlay that I have, and these.
I feel like that number... Shit! God!
The footage goes back to normal shortly, just bear with me, admit I hit the wrong buttons. Ignoring the foxy jump scares, I spawned with this item called the enigmatic dice. Clicking it, this happens.
What the f? Okay, I accidentally clicked the dice and it tried to kill me, so that's really good, really big, really happy about that. This is gonna be an awesome video.
The dice are cool because they can give you anything from the greatest items that you've ever seen to a literal nuke. Fantastic. The first thing I planned to do was explore around and try to steal as much overpowered loot as possible. My goal was to speedrun the early game and then shred through all the bosses on the quest page, completing the challenge. The mod pack would have other ideas for this, however, but for now, I found this desert temple with a cannon that shoots bombs. I made a cobblestone pick, got a magic book that shoots beams, and the eye.
Ooh, dormant eye.
Perhaps you will be the one to uncover the long-forgotten history of this land.
Thanks, brother.
If so, I must bear witness to your accomplishments.
You and the rest of chat.
My character's stomach reminded me I'm starving to death, so I cooked up bread and did something my diabetic ass never could do. Chowed down on multiple loaves. Seriously, why does no one talk about the fact that Steve can just eat multiple loaves of bread in like one setting?
They love crushing a loaf.
69 loaves worth to be exact. That's right, this game lets you have more than 64 items in a stack. You would not believe how often my chat asked about this, so I figured I'd get it out of the way immediately. This game lets you have 128 as a stack and not 64, okay? Don't put this in my comment section. Night fell fast for us, and I hadn't even found a bed yet? Okay. Night fell and I hadn't found a bed yet, so this man decided to take exception to my whole trying to stay alive policy.
Hey, there is a roly-poly-oly-goly, and he is about to fuck my bony-olies.
I ended my first night stranded atop a roof of what will eventually become my home base. I just didn't know it yet. While I'm stuck, I made a crafting table on a stick and made sure to pick up string for the non-negotiable backpack. It's in every mod pack, and goddamn is it required. While exploring haphazardly, I found a pillager's pirate ship. In it, I got the aforementioned backpack, so I don't even have to make one, and the axolotl cream? Moving on to the invisibility scarf, and my first bit of cheese in this mod pack. Don't worry, it is far from the last. With this scarf, if I'm not wearing any armor, I am completely invisible to all enemies. As long as I don't bump into them, I can sneak around all I please and not get caught, which makes for some incredible loot work early on. I procure these feral claws, iron cutlass, another backpack, a jellyfish net, like from SpongeBob. I decided to hop from structure to structure, looting and pillaging for all my wares until I tried to break into this airship.
You must defeat Iron Colossus before breaking iron ore. Huh? I must do what?
Lingango has locked all progress behind tiers of ore. These ores can only be picked up and used if you defeat the boss that its respective tier locked. I assume this is done so you don't get super overpowered early on and the game becomes trivial. We'll see about that. For now though, if I'm to use any iron, I'll need to take out the Iron Colossus, the first boss on our list. That's not gonna stop me though from breaking the other blocks to continue looting this airship and stealing the coveted Infinity Ham! Oh, it's like I never left Minecraft. Infinity Ham is like ham, but infinite. I really shouldn't have to explain this. There was so many goodies to steal as the invisible scarf man that I am. Like the Black Hole Book and Torchbearer Bow. It's a bow that shoots torches. Duh. Soon after, you can see me figuring out that I can't even wear iron armor till that Colossus is defeated. Luckily, no charms are locked behind progression in this pack, so this health boost charm works perfectly, giving me 5 more heart containers, which I'll need because...
You feel like something is chasing you. God, I fucking hope not. I'm a little invisible baby bitch boy. What is that? Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Wait, whoa. Hello? Wild Antlion.
Yup. Put that counter on screen. That will not be the last one. See, I decided to not play in hardcore for this project. Instead, just go in completely blind, like a birthday boy smacking a piñata. Only that piñata is full of bees. Good thing too, because I picked up that eye, and even though its main ability is giving me block reach, it's got a passive ability that gives me keep inventory. So now the only thing I lose each death is my pride, and I threw that out the window long ago. If I'm gonna die a lot, I'll need a place to rest up and set up shop. So I started clearing out that house I hit atop of night 1. There were tons of spawners and mobs, but since I was completely invisible and unarmed, I was able to sneakily take them all out and exterminate all the unwanted house guests. While doing my spring cleaning, I found Gordon Freeman's fucking crowbar, and we're just not gonna talk about that. I got another enigmatic dice, and that makes 3 that I have. And finally, I could set my spawn point and bring us to daytime, where I decided to open my enigmatic dice. I mean, the last one literally tried to explode me, so what could go wrong?
Maybe it won't blow up. There is 50 charged invisible creepers around me. I am also invisible. How do I stop them? It's like the tripwire situation. What do I do? Experiment, touch them. No. All right, I'm running. What if I hit this? I got a horse! Let's go! And that means with the horse flute, we can always just call him to me like it's a Zelda game. Welcome home. Wait, he has regeneration infinity! Okay, these dice are sometimes amazing or sometimes fucking terrible. Oh, I do have the... He's got regen, he's cool, he's good, he's good. Game, it's a block I'm trying to break. Game! Stop hitting the horse! Couple hits in, back off. The burn damage is fire, literally. Sergeant the Soaked, come over here. Once, twice, 3, 4. Ooh. Oh, is this the sweet spot? Oh, let's go. Oh, back off, back off, back off. Get him out of here. Come in. Yeah! Technically, he's not on the list, but boss 1 defeated, and I have a trident with Riptide 3! Woo! Ah!
Now it's daytime, and I have a base, so that means it's time for more looting. I need at least chainmail armor if I'm gonna stand a chance against boss 1, I think. Plus, looting is a good way to steal diamonds early since I can only make stone picks, and I do have a plan for diamonds even though I can't use them. I also picked up iron, lapis, and gold, which can all still be used in crafting recipes, so that's fair game. And actually, it's where my next slice of cheese comes in. There are thousands of items in Modded Minecraft, and my backpacks are already overflowing, so I need some organization! Had to do that one for the fans, I mean, come on. There is a simple storage mod in this to make it easy, but I will need some harder to find resources.
Okay, so obviously storage solutions, we're gonna want a terminal. The brain is the most expensive part with an ender pearl and a diamond. You're not supposed to have diamonds yet, but I didn't listen to that rule. And I think I have ender pearls too. Yeah, right there. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today, says the weird invisible frog with a scarf on.
Okay, diamonds and pearls covered, so I'll need redstone and nether quartz.
Netherite ho! Okay, sure. This house just keeps giving.
I remember the pain that this causes. Okay.
All the way down into fuckland.
So of course that means we need to get to the nether. We're gonna have to do it the speedrun way because I don't have a diamond pick and couldn't use one even if I did. And ta-da! I told you I'd figure out that I fucked up the overlay. It's fixed now for the rest of the project. Forgive me. If you want to see more of my face though, I'd recommend checking out that second channel. And if you're still vibing to this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We've got no goddamn sponsors and I have no fucking clue why. So if you could do that, it would be great. You'd please the YouTube algorithms and I'd get to eat this week. Thanks. Now with a pretty and clear screen, let's go find quartz. I got another enigmatic dice with the Crucible of Ryle, which is locked behind a boss, so I can't use it. I swear, it's like this game was built to be cheese-proof. I won't allow that. For now, though, I begrudgingly have to, so let's keep going. I spent the next hour or so looting dungeons and structures, praying they had any quartz or obsidian, because I can't even use an iron bucket yet. In this desert temple, I found a spider, who ate my ass. Dickhead.
Oh, this didn't go well. Commit! Commit less! Ah, oh, damn it.
I came back and took that personally. Okay, can I loot now? Onion ring. Onion ring? I was given an onion ring. Good, good. I also picked up the old eye here. I glazed over it earlier, but End Remastered's eyes are in this mod pack. Look, I've played a million with End Remastered in it, and I've talked about it to death, so I'm not really gonna go over the whole spiel about the eyes. Just know that there's a shop, so if I miss any, I'll just buy them later for netherite. Netherite, that will help me break this game. Now on to Brog the Bulwark. Killing him gave me a little book bag. I got more curios to adorn, like this heart artifact that gives me HP based off my max mana, which isn't too helpful right now since I don't have a lot of mana. I think the early game of this pack is heavily centered around Ars Novu, but since I like being difficult, I'm gonna ignore that objective tree for as long as possible. And if you're mad about it, good. At night, the Nightmare Stalker found me and I handled it like an adult.
What happened? What was that? What is that? Nah! I just want a storage system, man. What the hell?
And we're on to day 11, and I'm still looting, with really underwhelming results. After I got bored, I decided to proc the magic mirror, only to find out it now has a range. Well, shit. After boating into a range, I was able to teleport home, and finally I could make a nether portal.
It lit. I did not expect it to.
Sulfur in the air, sharp scent of burnt rock and flesh. This place is a hell indeed.
Did they flip my portal upside down to tell me no, play our game right?
Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. The portal is locked behind a boss too? Dude, all I need is quartz, man. Can't go to the nether for more than 2 seconds. Great. However, by an incredible string of luck, when I teleported, you can just barely reach nether quartz and mine it before the window closes and we're kicked to the overworld. Shout out to my fiance for finding this piece of cheese, and after a few more portal entrances, we were able to just get enough quartz to make a storage system early. F you, progression system. You can't stop my organization! Now to build this storage system, you would normally need cables, which require hoppers, quartz, iron, and all the things I'm highly limited on. But for some reason, Tom's Simple Storage mod allows you to connect chests directly to the storage block, and then to the chests again. So we can just daisy chain chests like this, and presto, we have a storage system early. Eat dicks, I win. I can now dump these 128 rabbit spawn eggs I got from the quest book for some reason. Keep this in mind, it will be important, do not forget. Now, what was this video about? Oh yeah, bosses. So now that I could just dump all my items into storage, we can finally actually get to the first boss. Iron Colossus. Right before we fight them, just in case I get anything good from the enigmatic dice I've stocked up because you get them like candy in this pack, I opened all of mine and got smitten by God.
What's the worst that could happen? Let's find out. Okay. I mean, I asked for it! God, I'm sorry!
I don't know if I'd call that anything good, but now it's time to finally kill one boss out of how many? Oh, fuck.
Difficulty mining iron or using iron tools, you discover the progression change. Minecraft's main ores are now guarded by powerful bosses. To proceed, you must challenge the Iron Colossus. Craft the iron remote and summon him. Okay, he just kind of pops the hell out. He's made with flowers and some iron. Sounds good. All right, Iron Colossus. This will allow us... Holy shit, what are you? The Bone Scaler. He summoned imps. I just wanted to fight the boss. I broke my weapon fighting him. Okay, is this open enough? Oh, I got multiple attempts at it too. Hello, Iron Colossus. 350 health to unlock iron. Yeah? This is our life now? Well, good thing, you know, I hit all the wrong buttons instead of roll, and the only thing that happened is my game nearly crashed. Are you dropping iron, like, anvils on me?
Come this way, buddy. Oh, you gave him slowness.
I feel like you're gonna do something stupid. See, he did something stupid. I knew it. All right, sir. Sir, I need you to give me the ability to use iron. That would be really neat. I'm just gonna hit you until you die. You're not gonna kill me first. You're not good enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was really cutting that a little close. The Iron Colossus treasure bag. Do I also get the ability to use iron now, Dad? Hooray!
Okay, that was a cakewalk, to say the least. Upon the death, the boss dropped a trophy and loot bag with iron and gold, marking the defeat of our first boss. Instantly after, I made full iron, because I had all of it, and the strange coin, which will help us summon the Goblin Lord, who gatekeeps the use of gold. I spawned him in, and he was arguably easier to take down. Each boss drops a scroll upon death, and for the sake of lore, I'll read off each one as we clap a boss's cheeks.
Being a member of the ancient faction of goblins that once ruled over gold, the Goblin Lord was one of the few survivors after the total annihilation of his clan. Once known for his cowardly nature, he took advantage of the chaos to self-proclaim himself as the Lord and Guardian of Gold. His boundless ambition allowed him to seize not only the treasures of his fallen people, but also those of the Golden Depths. After demonstrating his strength and determination to protect gold at all costs, he too will ultimately fail.
Yay!
The Iron Colossus was an ancient golem, far more powerful than those of modern times. It was built by the ancient... I am having a moment, dude. He just beat the shit out of a tree to intimidate me. All right, I'm out. Sorry. It was built by the ancient builders, its body adorned with streams of pure iron, and allium flowers had even grown on its head, a symbol of life within the metal. Forged to protect, it sustained heavy damage during the Armageddon War. In a final desperate act, it was designated as the Iron Keeper, the Guardian of Iron, to ensure that no one would wield its power. Unfortunately, it failed, condemned to wander the depths, guarding the secrets it could not defend.
Okay, back to stupid bullshit. I used the enigmatic dice I keep getting and spawned the only thing worse than spiders. Invisible, tiny spiders. From hell.
Run, run, run. Okay, 61 health. I want it walked into fire? I highly doubt that. How did another one of you spawn? Do you have anything good? Fishing hat. A hat that induces fear in the hearts of fish and women alike.
I will say one cool thing about the progression being locked behind bosses is that the gold is now actually useful. Gold picks specifically now have Fortune 2 on them, and since I can't enchant yet, I'm making a ton of them to get as much from my mining trips as possible. We will need a lot of gold pickaxes because I'm trying to make osmium. Osmium armor is recommended for our next fight, so I'm mining as much of it as I can, and Fortune's going to go a long way. And oh, I forgot I had a shirt on, so the skeleton saw me. See why I go invisible? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is a normal cave. I'm at like Y level 60. I just want osmium, man. While I'm in the caves, I found a catacomb, and even though I'm invisible, the spaces are too tight and there's too many mobs to really explore it without bumping into them, and then they'll see me. And hooray, diamonds, except not really hooray, because the next boss, Eldorath, won't let me use or even mine them. This is getting annoying. I found some topaz, 25 to be exact, which is enough to make armor, but I only make a pair of boots for now to see if I can wear them, and of course not. I swear I'm gonna eat Eldorath's dad. After getting enough osmium, I left it to smelt, so in the meantime, it's time to make the item to spawn Eldorath. It's very simple early on this pack. And of course, it uses create, my favorite. You know the drill. I made andesite alloy for the casings to make the mechanical press and a hand job crank, hand crank, and I throwed some gilded sheets, which are like gold if it had DLC, and emeralds together, and boom, item, boom, osmium. It's time to spawn Orion, the boss. Wait, boss before Eldorath? I thought this was Eldorath. God, fuck.
Oh my God, he's on a Ravager. He's on a Ravager. Does this do anything? Not really. All right, Orion. Oh, I broke his legs. Yeah, that osmium armor does some wonders, don't it? You can't do shit to me, buddy. You can't do shit. I'll just keep hitting you if you make it to where I can't move. Hey, can you not try to break my bones? It's really rude. I'm glad Armageddon bosses are not that hard. However, this does feel like padding. It is a really cool way to force progression and not let me be OP by the very, like, start of the game. But very padding-esque. Alright, well, I had to say something, didn't I? Yeah, it definitely helps the concept of my video. Goodbye. Also, you were not part of the fight. What the fuck happened? He left. Oh, oh, shit! I spoke too soon! That was just his noble steed! Alright. You are the worst evoker I've ever seen. Why did you just make yourself glowing? Oh, because you gave yourself strength. Wow, you take, like, no damage. Well, this is gonna take a minute. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, meat. Ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, hit me in the back skis. This is a great fight. High quality. You're not even fast enough with your evoker fangs. This boss fight is a loading bar. All these bosses do is drain my sword's durability. Oh shit, he hit me. He hit me for the first time ever. I went under 10 hearts. And he's less than 100 health. You gotta get the crits in where it does 3.73 damage. Those are the good ones. Okay. Are you done now, sir? So stupid. Do not. Oh. Oh! Goodbye. All right, then. I'm a winner. What am my prize? I got a sword? With 3,000 durability? Yes, sir! Oh, and it swings fast. Not too fast, but like, the range makes up for it. I'm in. Orion, once a simple illager from ancient times, became a great soldier during the Armageddon War, a formidable strategist and warrior. He transcended his humble status by defeating numerous ancient builders, therefore seizing the mystical power of the emeralds. Impressed by his strength and cunning, his peers appointed him as the Emerald Keeper, bestowing upon him ancient artifacts to protect his mastery. He was even named Orion, Tyrant of the Emerald Wrath, by his mates, and now Orion guards his power, with ambitions matched only by this thirst for domination. Whoa!
Very repetitive start to this pack, but I've stacked more enigmatic dice, so let's see if opening these will help me. Angel's Blessing gives me a dash. I TP'd to World Height, so thanks. I got 32 bombs, a cave centipede, a desolate dagger, 4 dark atrium, frogs, another dagger, elixirs of rampage, 16 bone hearts, the elixir of vampirism, and the Alex Caves Pteranodon. Flight Boy. The final die I opened, I mean, it just gave me more frogs. I'm gonna start glossing over these unless they give me something important, but now you know I have frogs. Perfect.
We've got Hopkins, Ribbert, Pepe! And now it's finally time for Eldorath, the ancient warrior whose prime was long ago, but do not underestimate him, he still remains strong. Defeating this boss unlocks a powerful new arsenal of weapons, access to core enchanting mechanics, enchanting finally, and diamond. Be sure to bring a bucket of water to mitigate fall damage. Guess what? I don't take fall damage anymore. There. All right, Builder Stone. Hey, we haven't had a problem yet. Might as well go over what is his name? Eldorath? I hate him a lot, so I'm pretty happy with this.
Hey, the last 3 bosses were a cakewalk, so I'm sure this is gonna be fun.
So he had 1,000 health, and he ate my face.
Huh. So, if you haven't noticed, the game's difficulty curve is starting to get a little steep, and it's only gonna go up from here.
Okay, I was not paying attention at first. That's my bad. This will not happen again. What does this do? Oh, that's bullshit. Elderoth literally's looking me in the face and was like, "No, it's my toy." Okay. Whatever. Cheater. Not letting me use your magic against you. Why haven't we made a bow yet? Because I don't have the way to enchant it, so I don't really care. God damn. You hit hard, Elderoth. Okay. Time to lock in. What the fuck? What? Nope. Eat shit, Elderoth! I'm going down. What you gonna do now? Now I'm down here. Oh, you just get to summon necromancers. I'm in danger. This Elderoth, this seems a little bullshit. Elderoth, what the hell? Cool, tarnished crown. Okay, looks like we're gonna need some Elderoth cheese. All right, well, that shield helps, but I still can get hit by the allays. This could just be one of the world's longest fights, if I do it right. The allays really throw a wrench in this, though. Oh, my shield's gone. Oh, shit. This is a fucking awful fight. Elderoth, you better give me that fucking axe when you die. I've noticed that EQ does 3 damage. Yeah, to that guy. I do 8 damage normally. 7, I mean. Oh, he's getting regen now when he does this. It's not enough regen, but I should probably go put on armor. That's unfortunate. I didn't want any more armor, Mom. Here, give me my gilded shit. I'll just let it break. All right, 100 health. Why am I like this? He looks dead as hell. Okay. Yeah, that sucked. Never again, please. What did I win? I got his fucking axe. All right, I have World Shaper. That makes it a little better.
Look, the dude fucks, so the only way I was gonna take him out was putting him in a pit. I know you don't get to be mad at me for that. Killing him gave us the item that we need to make the Undergarden Catalyst, which will take us to the Undergarden to get Urethra, Orange Trapezoid. We need this for one of the most important bosses yet, Zoranth. This mofo was a problem and a half, locking netherite and higher items behind his defeat. And after Eldorath, I'm already not feeling super confident. I'm finally allowed in the nether, and my first experience went, let's say less than good.
A bimp! He blew up! It's actually fucking so useful I don't take fall damage. Ah! Less useful! The Skilled Piglin Brood. Haha, can't be skilled if you're in the lava, bitch. What the fuck is a gouger? Hey, this makes this mod scary. Or the nether is frightening in this.
I found this house by the lava and got some free ancient debris and a still beating heart. This structure that I've never seen was just floating here. So I jumped in, looked around, and got shot in the fucking face.
Hey, I don't want to be that guy, but that was a shadow demon who pulled out a Glock 19, shot me in the fucking face, and then the Conjuring killed me. This is dangerous.
Okay, he's got a gun. Well, I have slight block elevation, so eat shit, buddy. If that 6-shooter steel wasn't enough of a sign that I shouldn't be in here yet, I opened this chest and found black matter. This has all been from a mod called Terramity, and if you can't tell, it's heavily Terraria based. Good thing I've played as much Terraria as I've been online in the past 9 months. Oh.
We are so fucked.
I accidentally lost my armor and had to get it back, but hold on. Is that... Gambling! This place has a whole ass slot machine. And after trying it out, which you can do with literally any item, by the way, I picked it up and took it home. Imagine if people in Vegas just like took home the slot machine with them when they were done. Ridiculous, but it's Minecraft, so I'll suspend my disbelief. For now, we'll leave the casino, but something definitely has been planted in my brain, and the need to gamble would only grow throughout our adventures. While I stewed about, I ran to the nearest building to try and find Netherwart, the next item to combine with Euthrium to make Zoranth's spawn totem. These words don't sound like words anymore.
Hey, a new structure. Down to go there, maybe it has 1 Netherwart. Okay, so good news, those trees fucking explode.
I found a few strands of the wart and tried to use my mirror to go home, which didn't work. Why do I even carry you? Going home, I totally get into a fight with a pool of lava, and Thomas cut that out.
Hello, sir. I'm gonna die. I really don't care. It'll just get me home faster. My backpack! I fucking hate this game.
You saw nothing. We now have everything we need to fight Zoranth, but the quest book recommends using refined obsidian, which requires more diamonds and obsidian, duh. Also some tech from Mechanism, but this is a video about killing bosses, not metallurgic infusers and windmills. Go watch some of my other videos if you want to learn, or like Chosen Architect, that dude's cool. Point is, we're here for murder. So while waiting for my nether wart to grow, I ventured off eastward to find a desert and a giant pyramid. My chat told me about the ancient spear you can make from killing mobs in the dungeon and not necessarily the boss. I knew about this, but I was sure it would be locked behind a future Armageddon boss. Lo and behold though, it seems to have been overlooked. And that gives me an idea. These kobolds drop ancient nuggets, and if I get 3 ingots worth, that spear is mine. So I plan to gimp all of them in this dungeon. I was short though, because half the dungeon structure was missing, meaning I'd have to take out one of the big guys, which would have killed me immediately. While mulling over that, I picked up the D20 artifact, an item that rolls a 1 through 20. Any number from 2 to 19 decreases the damage that I take by that respective percentage, with a 20 negating it fully, and a 1 doubling it entirely. Of course I slap the dice on and lured out the big guy like a bull. If I run away fast enough, I can un-aggro him, and he doesn't do anything when he's un-aggroed, like a statue. So in theory, I could just drive by, slap him over and over and over, that is until I roll a 1.
Critical failure, you rolled a 1. Oh, this is awesome.
Maybe gambling is bad. Nah, that can't be right. I must have to gamble harder. Eventually, he fell to my cheese and I was able to craft the Ancient Spear, which does 9 damage. That's the most I can do right now. It's got insane reach and shoots a projectile every time I stab at an opponent. Now there's one thing left to do. When Eldorath fell, I unlocked the ability to enchant, so I headed to an Archevoker tower to steal some of their books so I can enchant this spear. My luck stat must have been maxed out today, because I even got the Cryptic Eye from some of my first rounds of enchanting. And speaking of luck, let's take another look at our friend, the Enigmatic Dice. Opening some gave me Enigmatic Legacy's 4-leaf clover, boosting my luck for every one that I'm holding in my inventory, and making bad rolls like a nuclear bomb way less likely. I'm not completely positive on this, but I think it affects other things that are luck-based as well, like my D20 and other items soon to come. So after pocketing my first clover, I went back to enchanting, and by that I mean exploring, because my brain is ADHD as hell. Is this video fast for you? Welcome to my channel. This skeleton decided that I was having far too much fun and decided to put the brakes on me.
Oh, this one's got obsession. Let's find out what happens. Ah! Oh, there's no way in hell that says Jellyfish Fields. I'm going to Jellyfish Fields. I'm going to Jellyfish Fields. Oh my god, it's the coral plants from SpongeBob. There's jellyfish. It's a cow jellyfish. Hey man, are you stuck? You're selling a diamond sword for emeralds and you shit in a bucket?
In the cell, I picked up these disenchantment books, which will let me take enchants on items, disenchant them into books, and put them on other items. Imperative for Lingango. You'll see why later.
You took what should have been yours all along. What, his life? The hell? I just killed 1 creeper, dude.
All right, buddy, I think you're getting a little too into it. I also picked up a waystone. In this pack, they changed the recipe for waystones and made it ours reliant, so a free one out in the open is more than welcome. And as I was exploring, I realized we've gotten a little off track. We went from trying to make refined obsidian armor to jellyfish fields and a waystone, so let's circle back a little bit. After sitting at my machines for a while, I was able to process refined obsidian and make a new set of armor and tools, like this Paxel. All that's left is to fight Zoranth and unlock netherite, as well as most of the weapons that I keep finding. By this point, I was really getting into the swing of things, and I was sure that I'd unlock all the bosses in no time, take them down with relative ease, and finally get onto that big boss tab I've been hyping up this whole time. I was lured in by the game's charm, interesting progression, and downright insanity at times. This was the honeymoon phase for me. And as chapter 1 of our tale comes to an end, I'd like to welcome you all to chapter 2, The Wall. Now you can only fight Zoranth in the nether, so I extended the platform to the first house I found and got ready to summon the boss. Eldorath had a decent chunk of health, so I expected a bit more from Zoranth. Maybe 1,000, 1,200, 1,600. Oh dear.
Cool, he's immune to lava. Or he's immune to arrows. But he also does, like, no damage. Where'd he go? Oh, hi there. Cool, we're gonna be here for 8 weeks. Merry Christmas, Blazes! Surprise, this is getting recorded on Christmas. Also, he hurts, like, a lot, and it's so annoying that he's immune to arrows. Ow, this sucks. My entire thing was built around arrows. Why you gotta be like this, Zoran? Welcome to 4 weeks of doing this. This is as strong as I'm allowed to get without killing Zoran, by the way. Gotta love the HP sponges. I don't understand. Am I just bad? Should I be using magic by now? No one's pointed me in any direction. Good thing, I bet you these guys aren't immune to arrows. What the f was that? I don't like that the fucking bosses stop you. Like, you're not allowed to get powerful until you beat them. But instead of them being well made, they're just fucking sponges. They just have like thousands of health and you do 4 damage in attack. This isn't a cool fight. I'm getting the vibe that I should put him in a pit and go invisible and run away over and over. At least make him not have 1,000 HP if he's gonna be this strong. I understand that you could... I didn't. Oh, I critical failure and roll a 1. Who thought this was fun? Does anyone fucking playtest their games? Like anyone? Anyone anymore? All right, yeah, the fireball of instant death. I keep critical failing on fire tick damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is stupid.
Well, that's what I get for going in blind. So Zoranth has so much health, but worse, his armor. With how much health he has, I'd assume he'd have like 0 armor. I was wrong. So I can only do about 3 to 5 damage a hit to the dude that 2 shots me. I was forced to once again have to cheese a boss fight by slight elevation. But something felt wrong here. Not only did it take 30 minutes, yes, 30 minutes, that's what my notes say, to kill this fucker, but I couldn't help but feel this wasn't right. But again, how can I get any stronger? All the better gear and weapons are all locked behind this dumbass fight. I felt like I was missing something. But I mean, if I beat him, I can make the weapons and gear that it's locked behind, so as long as I win the fight, it shouldn't matter. So after a war of attrition, I was victorious and took his bag of goodies and his scroll of lore.
Once an explorer among the ancient builders, Zoranth was sent after the Armageddon War to the— Excuse me! Excuse me! I don't interrupt you while you're monologuing about lore. Once an explorer among the ancient builders, Zoranth was sent after the Armageddon War to the Nether, a land still scarcely explored at that time, despite the power of his people. His mission was to find the villagers who'd been condemned to wander in this dimension, forced to become piglins or other creatures. Unfortunately, Zoranth and his troop did not escape this fate. After a few years, the portal closed, likely deliberately. It only took a few days for Zoranth's troop to transform. Yet, he managed to evade his fate, consumed instead by the rage of betrayal and a desire for revenge, even though, unbeknownst to him, his people had already perished.
I opened the Zoranth goodie bag, got his hand, a skull, and a little bit of netherite. That's all. But the quest book opened the next line, and it told me we were taking the fight to Jean. Now that's like it, some more familiarity. I did miss a few eyes from End Remastered. Good thing they have a shop system though, where you can buy any of the eyes for 2 netherite ingots each. Nah, that's good. I wanted to mine netherite for forever. No, that's awesome. That's what I was looking forward to do today. Silver lining, I can now make an explorer's compass though, and locate a bastion to easily get the template. So I'm back in the nether looting tons of shit.
Yes! Finally!
I found this weird structure I've never heard of, and lighting this torch didn't do anything, so I don't really know what to do here. Comment down below if there's something I missed, but I don't know how to get this thing to work. I got a cat. I guess you can name them in the comments too if you'd like. Okay, whatever. It's time for debris. And this is where something interesting happens. As I'm mining, I'm getting tons of netherrack. Duh. And with Vein Miner, I can mine around 64 blocks of netherrack every time I break a block with my pickaxe. The important thing to note here is that the more blocks you break, the more enigmatic dice drop from them. That's kind of where they've been coming from. So every single time I get some, I open them up, and now I have a unicorn, and I'm tiny.
For the next 10 minutes, you are an ant. Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Some of the dice give really good abilities, though. This one gave me infinite strength, just like permanently, just the effect. Never mind, make that strength 2.
This is getting insane. And I think I have an idea. So if we just keep mining in the netherite section, which is like one more layer above this, it's pretty common to get enigmatic dye. And with 6 fucking clovers, we get nothing but good things. Like, what does this cake even do? Oh, I probably shouldn't have put it down. Oh, that's fine. I have infinite ham. Okay, I get what it does now. But then we just get more dice. Day on the moon. What does day on the moon do? Applies glowing and Sunday fever. Oh, yeah, it is literally slow falling. Okay, and we could just keep stacking buffs by just getting more enigmatic dice. Take care of yourself. Health boost infinite.
So I'm thinking there's some explanation needed here. Those clovers from enigmatic dice, now that I'm just getting more and more and more of them, keep upping the chance of good things happening, and not divine wrath or a nuclear event. And this one's speculation, but since I'm using Vein Miner on netherrack, I think the odds of enigmatic dice dropping increase as well with luck, and just giving me absurd amounts of the dice, which is giving me insane abilities like infinite regen. And what would you know, while rambling, I found enough netherite. Yes, my netherite is gay, don't question me. I can now make a pickaxe, and our progression leads us to meteorite. Come on, we all knew netherite armor was fake We need moon boulders to get our rocks off. The netherite pick is needed though to mine meteors that have crashed into the planet to make gear that the quest book says should be good against the ender dragon. Just in case you're wondering, under each boss quest page, it does say what type of armor you should use, at least on this page, so I've been going based off of that. While farming all the netherite for the eyes and waiting for meteorite to cook, one of my enigmatic dice took me to this ice dungeon. It's like an ice arena of some kind. I don't know. I fought the first wave of enemies, had no issue, but it's not time to push my luck here, because I'm still 1 million netherite short. So pocket this portal right now, it came with a waystone, and I'm back in the mines. It's worth mentioning here that /home and /RTP, those commands just work for some reason in survival. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I don't know if that's supposed to work, but it does. So I'm totally abusing this to speed the process of netherite mining up and whatever else I feel like. I know this is probably getting a tad confusing, jumping back and forth, opening a million dice. But if you're having trouble following, all you need to know is I'm getting a ton of homosexual netherite and eyes for the end. Kidnapping this cleric with the Easy Villagers mod was imperative to set process. To get the evil eye, I need to trade rabbit's feet. So I ran to my desert hoping to get lucky. I found a rabbit that's got no feet though, so I found a second rabbit and it gave me its foot.
Oh my god, the rabbit's a boss. He dropped a rabbit's foot, let's go!
The evil eyes collected, and that only makes 6 out of 12 of the eyes. Oh my god. I could just explain that I went back and got more netherite, and then got more netherite, and then got more netherite, but I've got something way more interesting to talk about. The mod Tyramity. In Tyramity, we can make artifacts like the poker chips. I'll explain more whenever I make this thing, but know that I need it now. And it's not just because I have a gambling addiction. To make the poker chip, I need a sapphire. So I used that portal from earlier to go to the Iceland, because if you dig in the Iceland, you can mine sapphire. Ironically though, in the glacier biome, I stumbled upon a volcano, and this happened.
What happened to my hotbar? When I said I wanted my fire resistance back, I didn't mean it on my reticle. That's a boss room. That's not happening.
Nope, I'm not even gonna try that. Nope, no thank you. Nope, just gonna go to the village right next to me. That's much nicer. This is safe, I like this. Why the hell did my reticle change? More on the volcano of death later. Next to this village was a giant tower, and I highly doubt the resources to make a poker chip will be in here, but I did bring an invisible scarf and my lack of attention span, so you know I'm just gonna bum rush it. In this weird dungeon were sentry turrets all over, and these spikes that I can break and pick up. They're activated by these conveniently placed batteries, so I'm gonna yoink these too. The loot in here is pretty interesting. In this chest, I found a damage reduction scarf, which is important because it reduces the total damage taken by 15%. But if I swap the scarves right now, I'm a goner, so let's just keep it. But if I swap the scarves right now, I'm a goner, so let's not. Each layer of the tower we went up was a different puzzle, and this was a light puzzle, where you go under the lamp and you can mine different chests. At the second to last layer of the tower was a lot of locked doors. You can get these keys by taking out those sentries or finding some in chests, so I went back down to kill all the sentries. I got enough keys to get to the super loot room where, wouldn't you know, I actually found Sapphire. That's what I needed for the poker chips. I don't know, you can't make this up. But it actually doesn't stop there. Atop a lectern was a book, so I picked it up and I read it. Mounds of fortune reside for those who complete the spire's trials, but the final trial is not complete. Venture to the fountain at the base of the spire and unlock the door to the final trial. Be wary, traveler. No one has ever surmounted the guardian. What if he can't see me? The ominous book directed me to the bottom of the dungeon where a boss lay dormant. It's actually on our list of bosses that we need to axe, so I went in cautiously. And he's way into the boss page on the quests, so there's no way that I'm supposed to be here right now. If I didn't have the invisibility scarf on, I'd be cooked. With one of the keys, you can spawn the boss at your own leisure, and I wanted to at least know if he could see me while I'm invisible. If my reflexes are fast enough, I could teleport with the mirror as soon as I realized he's aggro. So against any reasonable judgment, I gave it a test. Slotted the key in the lock and enter the trial guardian, who actually did not see me. Any other person would just leave, take this as a blessing, and gear up more before trying to take on this mysterious 15,000 health boss. I didn't even know what mod it was from, but you're watching Eqlipse, and I'm nothing if not extra, greedy, and really fucking dumb. So I had an idea. I'll just let the footage speak for itself. Well, hold on, before we do that, he can't see me. He can't see me. What if we put the big bad motherfucking bitch in gay baby jail? That's fine. He seems to be chill with it. Did you get excited there, or? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Chat, this is up. I'll be back. All right, chat. I got more pizza, and we've taken out 300 health of this thing. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. This is. Let's go, speed run! Speed run! He got trapped in gay baby jail. Is losing all his health. He's shocked. He's suffocating. This fucking dude's ass at his job. This is cinema. This is why you subscribe to Eqlipse. This is why you subscribe to Eqlipse. This is what it's for. This is what it's fucking for. This stupid little frog gambling invisidick bitch killing the trial guardian of Tyramity with the greatest cheese you've ever seen. I am flabbergasted this worked. It took 50 whole minutes, but we slowly drained its health while clowning on this poor soul. I'd like to add the concrete powder and spikes and battery I used to pull this off were all found in his dungeon. I didn't even have to bring anything to this setup. I just kind of made this happen. He really just laid out the red carpet of come fuck me uptown. What's even more insane though is what he dropped when killed. I think I did it. The parish staff? Decays bedrock. That's how you get the dice! Yes! Let's go! Woo! The Sword of Splendor. Exalted. An exalted weapon of the august kings of old, hallowed with spirits of nations and yearning to grant power anew. I cannot believe that actually was needed for the gambling build. This is the best video of all time. What is this? Trial Guardian's Hand, slot head, legendary. What were the odds of getting the Parish Staff, the item you needed for the gambling build, off the boss you just cheesed? Since I didn't look into it, I have no idea. I didn't even know this boss dropped it. It's needed for all the dice, actually. Nullifying dice. Gains chance to nullify any form of damage with a base. Yeah, I need the nullifying dice. Once again, I had no idea what any of this is. But it turns out the staff in question is from a mod called Tyranny. It breaks bedrock, allowing us to get its powder, which is the key ingredient in even more gambling. So after taking his sword and changing it to Excalibur, don't worry, that's not important, I slapped the poker chip bracelets that I just made from Sapphire on, which let me have a higher chance to do crit damage, and it scales by luck. I've got a good feeling about this. And it's time to get bedrock dust to make dice. And speaking of dice, while I'm TPing away, what's a better time to use enigmatic dice? And they teleported me to a mansion. What? I swear to God, I did not plan this. And a nearby dungeon also had the ancient sage bow, which is the best bow that I've ever found and soon will replace Torchbearer. Back to bedrock, I mined all the way down to the bottom of the world and picked up my first bits of decayed bedrock dust. Now we just need rabbit's feet and the gambling dice charms will be mine. If only I had a way to get tons of rabbits. I'm sure you see where I'm going with this. For some reason, that quest gave me 128 rabbit spawn eggs. So I'm gonna use them. It's really weird because, like, it's one of the only quest rewards that wasn't just XP. Like, the dev intended this is something you should do. I don't know. I'm taking it as a blessing, though. I spawned about 40 rabbits and only got 1 foot. Odds are kind of ass for me, so let's tip the scales a bit. Using Mechanism, I can make a cardboard box that picks up spawners, and then with the spawn eggs, make a rabbit spawner. So now I just have to find a typical spawner out in the wild. I've said spawner too many times. Spawner, spawner, spawner. I found a couple notable trinkets on my way, like the Aetherium chestplate. This is not usable right now, but I could at least shove it in my ass for later. This stable had an undead horse. Killing it again, which is not only ironic, but also gave me the soul I needed for another eye. I found the radioactive caves and marked it just in case I needed it for later. And in this house, I got a witch pupil to make the witch's eye. I am on a roll here. And to top it all off, this tower had a fucking microwave. I'm not joking.
I have a gun that is an overclocked microwave. What?
There was also this prism solution. It didn't help me out that much, but finally I found a spawner. Placing it back at the base and we make rabbits multiply, like rabbits. So now with infinite rabbit's feet, all I have to do is slaughter the cute innocent little bunnies. And that seemed to have put me on Santa's naughty list because the screen got dark and...
Oh shit, I get a Krampus bag. 2 Krampus bags.
After that fiasco, we have enough feet to make dice. That's a fun sentence. That Trial Guardian was really the gift that kept on giving, because his dungeon was also full of Stygian blood. And we can use Stygian blood to dupe dark matter. It can also make empty essence. These are very new recipes to me. But you put these together in a table and you get the nullification dice. A dice with a chance to completely nullify damage. And wouldn't you know, it scales with luck. From here, I thought we were ready to fight the dragon. We've got dice that multiply our damage, poker chips that give us crit chance. We've got nullification dice, dice that completely nullify any form of damage as well. Like, we were set, at least I thought we were. 4 netherite ingots later and I had all the eyes, but this is where my fun was cut short. Chat urged me to test if this boss that we were going to play sang the same notes as Zoranth. That is to say, be impossible to kill, have 1,000,000 health, do no damage, etc. Unfortunately, they do have a point. What's all this prep that we were doing mean if I can't even kill the Ender Dragon? The dragon does regen after all. This mod pack also has given Gene a couple new moves, and one of them is definitely regeneration. So full transparency, to check we did load a test world with all these dice and meteorite armor, and I couldn't do a damn thing. The boss healed far too fast, and with 20 bars of armor, my weapons, dice, and everything did basically nothing. That wouldn't be a problem on its own, because war of attrition, eventually we'd win, but it healed. Not even with the crystals, by the way, it just regens. And while I was there, I looked up the next fight that we had to do in line, and we did no damage. And the next. Clearly, all of the bosses from now on were gonna be a rerun of Zoranth, which does make me think something's wrong here. But what does any of that matter if I can't even kill the Ender Dragon itself to proceed in the first place? I was riding high about 10 minutes ago, and now I'm really confused. We spent hours after this on my stream looking into every avenue of item that we could use to take down Gene. I had a lot of power and luck and strength, and I had what I thought was the strongest weapons in the game at the time. and I still couldn't even beat her. Remember, most of the later overpowered gear is still locked behind bosses that we have yet to face. You're kind of forced into using these items and this armor and this gear, and I couldn't even kill the boss. So I was stumped, defeated, agitated, and ready to genuinely scrap this project if all fights were going to be slashing at something for 45 minutes until it falls over. I had chalked this mod pack up to being unbalanced, poorly playtested, and that's upsetting. We're 16 hours into this project and I was ready to cut it here and not make this video because I didn't want the same thing to happen over and over and over again and it just be boring. After reading some posts online trying to grasp on what to do, I found a lot of people were saying the same thing. Lingango's difficulty spike is like jumping off a cliff. The bosses are all just damage sponges and you can't really do much. Now hold up, no hate to the mod pack because it's not entirely fair to call Lingango unbalanced and their bosses giant damage sponges. It's not entirely fair, but it is confusing because it does look like that. It wasn't until later in the project where I found out what was going wrong. But like I said, that's not till later, and we have a dragon to fight now. For now, even with the strongest gear and weapons that we could possibly get yet, we only have a very slim chance of winning the fight against the Ender Dragon. Our plan even included making a flying machine, going to the End Islands early for a resource to make an Ars spell that does tons of damage, meaning I'd then have to also max out the Ars tree and yada yada yada. It would take hours just to fight the Ender Dragon and it would be stupid because the next boss would completely negate that anyway. We were stuck. This entire video seemed like a wash. I'm not gonna lie to you. It almost didn't see the light of day. Right here is where we would have stopped. I had to find some other way. And shout outs to a viewer named Lex Dragon, because we started cooking up the greatest cheese this channel has ever seen. And it all starts here, the Embers mod. I've only ever played it once in Radcraft with a friend of mine, and I really don't love it. But I'll have to suck it up this time because it's our only way forward. So listen up, this will be on the test. To start Embers, we need Caminite plates. It's basically clay cooked good. And then we need to make this grinder that sparks embers. You get it from bedrock, and then you can make machines that use embers as steam-powered energy. It allows you to alloy ores together like a poor man's Tinker's construct. Then you stamp out the special alloys and for some reason start a ritual, not a turn I thought the mod would take, but we go from industrial to witchcraft, and once this stupid ritual is set up, you can try to craft the sword Tyrfing. I say try because it gives you the recipe, but not the order of these lead and aluminum plates that go in the f***ing pillars. And if you get it wrong, you have to guess again, which means repeating the entire process. Luckily, my fiance guessed it with me on the second try, and this two-pronged tuning fork looking shit was born. After an hour of detour, this is the Tyrfing. A weapon with an abysmal 4 damage, but a special ability that breaks this pack in half. The ability to do more damage based off how much armor the enemy has. I have no idea why this weapon does this, but I do know that it's insane. I ended up naming it the Tails because of its double-bladed design and my recent obsession with a certain two-tailed fox. Blame Sonic Crossworlds, I don't know, I'm obsessed. With the blade in hand, we have the edge against the Ender Dragon. So I went to the stronghold with all 12 eyes, and when I entered, I was not ready for the overhaul of a lifetime. Scripture of the Dragon. This might be the puzzle. We have one goal, to breathe beauty and life into this world through building. Our current form limits our ability to fulfill our imaginations. To realize our full potential, we must achieve the end form. The end form is the next step in our evolution. It is our full potential realized. The bounds of our mortal bodies would be lifted. We would be free to build. The end will be granted to us by the one above all. She needs us, her disciples, to fulfill her goals. With our help, the one above all will snuff out the fires of the forest. She will cease all famine. She will save the sick and needy. She will stop the from rising. She will elevate us to new levels. Together, we will transform this world into a sanctuary for all, free of violence, suffering, and... We know this. Wait, this is the same book I just read. We know this. We have already seen it in The Rocks from the Sky. She waits for us. With her thunderous roar, she waits for us. With her magical breath, she waits for us. Flying high in the sky, she waits for us. And we will find her. Is that a netherite?
sorry, dude. I dropped a whole meteorite on your ass.
At the bottom of this confusing maze the Minecraft stronghold had been transformed into was a giant vault guarded by the fairest Wardnot. Really cool place to put this easy-ass boss. The fight's very textbook. Hit him in the back when he's vulnerable and do a static amount of damage and soon he dies. When he dies, you can put this button down and open a door, but the redstone broke, so the portal room didn't open smoothly. Fair enough.
Okay, everyone pretend the door was really cool. Whoa! What a door!
And here I was at the portal. For real this time. I laid all the eyes in the slots, lit the portal, stared into the void with a bag of dice and the two-pronged tails to test out. It was time to find out if we were ready for the real challenge to begin. If we could get over this big damage curve and see what this mod pack really has to offer. I just didn't account for one thing. One simple, yet really important thing. Synergy. Unbeknownst to me, I had broke the wall that the mod pack built. I had found a way around the Ender Dragon, and I would soon find out by how much. Chapter 3, Roll for Luck.
Chaos bones, hanged up on infinite, all-consuming blackness. The end is almost like a fever dream.
How do you eviscerate that thing? I'm glad we got a monologue from the big ol' eyeball while I'm trying not to die. Because this thing still hits like a truck. Ow. Also, I still have health boost and regen, so that's nice. How did I hit you? Oh, hey. Wait, no, I need that. That's where you get the juice, right? I need to put my bottles on that shit. Fire damage, delicious. Num 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 num. Wow. Yeah, she's got a lot of really crazy moves, it looks like. Also, the design is nuts. Hello, goodbye. Ah! I didn't mean it! Why did I teleport? Why did I enter pearl? All right, is that your last crystal, Gene? All crystals destroyed. Nice. I like the little text. That's fucking cool. Why did my voice just die when I said text? So does this count? No. Okay, I need you to spit juice at me. I need a lot of juice. Give me your breath. Well, stop pissing it off. How much damage do we do? I do 50, let's go! Get all the breath! All right, we gotta spend a while getting breath, but let's go, dude. 50 damage to the Ender Dragon in a hit? The tails are a wonderful item. Ow! Ah! Okay, wow, that was scary. Let's not do that and say we did. No, I don't think so. Yeah, why, well, that's never been a thing. He has to spit on the ground. Wait, is it? Wait, you could just right-click the dragon's face? Okay, yeah, someone's mad. Oh, there's a mod for that. Oh, okay. Sir, you are far too loud. God, you're ruining my fight. Stop! Stop! Go away! She's got 21 health left. Come on. Damn it. Woo! Ah! This is not good. What is she? Oh, she's doing this shit again. I didn't know she could do it multiple times. I thought it was like a final desperation move. Okay, get this backpack out of the way because it stopped what I was about to do. Yep, more dragons. Dragon suicide bombers, sure. 1 health. 1 health. Oh. The residue of magic. Goodbye, Gene! Longsword of the Plague.
With the dragon's defeat, she dropped many goodies, including this hero emblem, a custom charm that gives more defense and health. But with the dragon's defeat comes another difficulty spike. All the enemies in the game have gained more health and damage. We also literally ripped out her heart, which gives strength 3 and resistance 1 forever, so maybe that balances? And finally, she left her legacy scrawled on this scroll.
Once the Ender Dragon was Krios Warhound, spreading destruction under his orders. After the Great War, it was exiled to the End, a cold and empty dimension, destined to guard this realm for eternity. Condemned to remain a captive of the End, it wandered through the void, a prisoner of a curse that prevented it from gaining its freedom. Its death, at the hands of a hero was not merely a defeat, but a liberation. Freed from its eternal bondage, the Ender Dragon finally found peace in death. Ayo.
Now it's back to typical Minecraft for a bit. We hopped to the gateway and entered the End Highlands in search for Elytra. I found the Shulker base and towered up to kill the Shulker Mimic, which is kind of a boss, but I'm only counting it as a mini-boss, so our counter won't go up here. More importantly, we got the Insignia blueprint. That's the last thing we need for the next Armageddon boss, which locks all the Ethereum tier armor and weapons. Later, I found an end city properly, but he's just a little fucked up because a big boat broke his spawning. That boat did have an Elytra though, so it balances. But I found the game doesn't give you a wing slot. Are you kidding? How does this game not have a wing slot? That one's unacceptable. 0 out of 10, throw the game in the trash. We can't use Elytra and armor at the same time unless you make like the Ignitum chestplate, which is against Ignis, and you'll see later, he big strong. Can't fight him yet. How much health is that? Oh, no! So, guess I'm finding another way to fly and be protected. Killing another Shulker boss drops the Galactarium upgrade. I don't even know what this does yet, but it's important, so make a note of it. Back in the overworld, we have to dabble with Create a Bit and make a Blaze Burner. I just need to yoink a blaze and put him in my box. And nothing else happened.
Okay, I hit the wrong buttons. That's fine, I didn't want to tote them anyway. They're stinky.
Nothing. Moving on. With a Blaze Burner Create Churner set up, we make the Titan's Insignia. Once we have the Titan's Insignia, we can place it down anywhere and summon the Elvenite Paladin.
We do this. Oh shit. I missed. Holy shit. Okay, that hurts, but I do way more damage than you do, buddy. Whee! Just a little bit of run by. Ding! My weapon is so strong. Eat shit anything with arm. Did you? You're dead! What? You died! I watched you fall over in front of me! What do you mean? He's dead! Don't add that one to the counter. That's shit. The Elvenite Paladin was once a mighty automaton crafted by the ancient builders to protect their village from external threats. Unlike today's iron golems, it was forged from Elvenite, a legendary material that radiates mystical energy. This paladin did not merely defend, it watched over the ancient builders' secrets, guarding a lost knowledge and forgotten artifacts. Over time, its mission became eternal, continuing to protect the builders' ruins, though they vanished long ago. It remains ever vigilant, ready to face any threat that may arise.
You get a ton of Elvenite when the boss dies, and with the tails, he dies in like 5 hits. So I respawned him all the times the insignia allowed to farm Elvenite without having to go out of my way to mine for it. I added more enchants like Springy to my armor, which is why I bounce super fucking high now. And basically I bullied him for another 20 minutes. Penis! I made a green seal and slapped it on my weapon just for more luck, because I clearly don't have enough yet. The questbook recommends I make better gear for my next fight against Phaedric. But if it's got any armor like the last one, I might be able to just slap it into oblivion with Tearfing. So that's what I tried.
Okay. 3,500. Gotta love Armageddon bosses. They suck ass. What is hitting me? What am I infected with? Besides hyper mega AIDS. I don't even know if this one deserves it, but Phaedric was once a valiant soldier, a hero who dared to challenge the Ender Dragon and clash with Kyros himself. But his courage came at a price. After weakening the Ender Dragon, Kyros, merciless and cruel, condemned him to an endless fall into the depths of the void. There, he slowly lost his humanity, his body warped by darkness. He re-emerged much later, part Enderman, a specter haunted by his failure, unable to distinguish friend from foe. Now, he roams the shadows, consumed by rage and despair.
Just like the Elvenite Paladin, this one drops its Voidorite, our proper next upgrade. So I killed it 1,000,000 times to get enough ingots to make tons of armor and enchant the hell out of it. Second verse, same as the first. Now the quest book leads us to the Key of Doom. After decking myself out in purple gear, I was really feeling myself, so I crafted the key and went after the Bringer of Doom.
Okay, it recommends Voidorite armor for this, but we have a really powerful weapon and it heals us. I'm just gonna shoot for the stars here and summon the Key of Doom. And then we'll get to skip all the way to different, oh my god. Hello! Foolish mortal, I can't talk to you yet. Oh, okay. See, now this is spicy. Let's see if we can take down the Bringer of Doom. Roll the 20, bitch! Sorry, luck's too high for your ass. Owie, bitch slapped me. What a douche. Dude, I do so much damage, it's absurd. That's the fight. Even with a 1, you couldn't kill me. Goodbye. Now, what did you say to me? Foolish mortal, you have yet to grasp the magnitude of the consequences your actions have. Fuck! Woo! Okay. I didn't do any damage. Woo! Uh-oh! Oh dear. Wait, is he just invincible? Yeah, I don't do any damage. Like, not 1. Your armor is going to break? Yeah, a little bit. Summoned him a little too close to the base. Oh, he's in his summoning phase. Let him sit. Oh, okay. Okay, well, this isn't that bad. I didn't know. All right, you know, I guess that's my fault. I did, like, sass him a little too hard, and he got mad. Sorry. This is your summon phase, though? Come on, can you at least do something? What the fuck is that? Are those jellyfish? Why are you shooting up here? I can't even get up there, dude. All right, 3,000 health left. Man, if I knew how this boss worked, I wouldn't have died to him. I feel so sad. I feel like I could totally do everything I've done so far in hardcore now, though, if I went back and did it. Probably faster, too. But where's the fun in that? You out of here? Goodbye. You are not a fun thing to farm, but you are not a hard boss. You, with your demise, the world trembles, the seals have been broken, and the calamities now awaken. Will you face what you have unleashed? I made the game harder, shit. A mysterious king from a forgotten plane of existence, the devil, serves as the harbinger of the apocalypse. Its presence heralds from awakening of Cryos and the arrival of the 3 calamities. Tasked with preparing the world for its inevitable fall, it spreads despair and chaos wherever it treads, forcing mortals to confront their own fragility. Though it serves Cryos, its true allegiance remains shrouded in mystery. Some say it feeds on the destruction it creates. Others believe it is a primordial force, ancient as time itself. One thing is for certain, it's the devil! The Sigil of Calamity. When right clicked, it summons the calamities. Oh joy! But I need a calamitous core, which means we need to kill the calamities. There's 3 calamities, and we need to summon them and murder them. And then this is the Lord of Blood. After we fight the calamities. Okay, let's make void armor.
Was that 3 bosses in a row? I didn't even know we could do that. Maybe there's hope for this challenge after all. It's not like every time that I say that, the game decides to rail me up the ass. The next boss we're supposed to do is actually 3 in 1. I didn't fucking know that at the time, but what can you do? They are the calamities: famine, chaos, and discord. The last bosses were no threat, so I thought this one wouldn't be either. We're in the range of fighting bosses with around 5k health at this point, so I just assumed we'd fight something similar. Guess who's a wrong dumb idiot? This guy. Roll the clips.
Okay, so this is probably going to be a bad idea. Day 3 has arrived, really? Oh, I love the enigmatic dice. Day 3, baby! That's right, day 3 has arrived. Oh god, the frog looks terrifying. Okay, we're gonna go really far and I guess summon the calamities and try to kill them? I don't know what else to do. I'm as stacked as I can be. Look at these fucking enchants, dude. All right, let's summon the sigil, use the sigil of the calamities to summon the calamities to this world. Famine. 16k! Woo! Okay. And he hurts. Are you immune to arrows? Why is everything in Armageddon immune to arrows? Oh, shit. Okay, we got ourselves a boss fight. Hey, he got me hungry. Not gonna lie, you might be a little strong, Mr. Famine. Was I supposed to make the Ankh first, we think? The one that stops, you know, the calamities from being calamitous? Just give me a second, chat. I'm going to jam out. I'm locking in. Oh my god, it's breaking the shit out of all my gear. That's a problem. He also doesn't have a lot of armor. Kind of assumed he would. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my better weapon. Yes, we do less damage, but I can avoid attacks now. Really? I don't think you're part of the fight, guys. All right. Guys, I'm busy. Guys, now is not the time. Hey there, buddy. Hello, Shadow. I'm worried about my armor breaking. If it was invincible or had more durability, we would have no problem here. Did I just break my armor?
Rejects you.
No, I didn't. What the hell? How'd he kill me? Oh, no, I roll a crit one. I roll the one.
I've been humbled. Famine had 15,000 health and no defense. My weapon has been conquered. I spent so long fighting this boss that my armor durability shattered twice. Clearly this is wrong, right? The boss shouldn't f this hard, right? Well, my solution so far to all these damage sponges was the Tearfing sword, the tails. And now it's been countered, but I'm already in the fight and way too stubborn for my own good. So I kept throwing myself at the wall, and let's just update the death counter now to save time. Yeah, this is about to be a bloodbath.
There, he's dead, and everything's almost completely broken. My hunger fades, but chaos awakens. Your torment's only begun. The chaos. Oh my god. He doesn't have a lot of a lot of armor. Next question. Immune to arrows? No. No, actually. I had an idea. Hi there, buddy. Can you put your sword in the offhand and still get the luck buff? Really should not be looking at chat right now. That did just kill me. Also, never cross under him. Got it. Let's go say hi again. This time for realsies. Oh, he's trying to destroy the tree. He like lagged. So the boss does fucking lag. That's really annoying. Thank you for your meteors of doom. I disrespect them. So there's one more boss after this, and I'm gonna stay invisible and see what happens as my, as famine kind of ate through my armor. Let's find out. Is that how you die? You've merely, chaos is eternal, you've merely, Discord. The Discord, the fourth calamity. Wait, that was 2. You're the 4th? Oh dear. He's immune to arrows, fun fact. Discord sucks. I think he's coming for me. Yeah, he did. He did indeed come for me.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
Will I? Okay, I haven't learned shit. Should we go learn from it? Or he does not have a lot of defense. Can we please? Armadillos! Worst enemy in this pack, dude, the ambushes. They're absurd for some reason. Okay, don't be around that, Discord. Don't be around Discord when he does that. This is not gonna go well. Oh, he hits twice. Damn. And that was my helmet. What did I do? Oh, greed. Why did I do that? Why did I fucking do that? What was that? I didn't even get to see the move. He didn't choreograph shit. That was his glowing move. What do you fucking mean? This is it. Committing. God. Even in my defeat, the cracks I've sowed will never fade. The echoes of the fallen calamities linger, their power fading into oblivion, yet with their end a greater force awakens every fucking time. Born from the abyssal will of Cryos, the famine was forged as the first of the calamities, a living vessel for a fragment of his boundless, ruinous power. Created to rend the balance of life itself, she is the creeping shadow of starvation, devouring harvests, beasts, and souls alike. Where she walks, the land rots, and a hunger without end consumes all. Cryos did not craft her for conquest, but for torment, to wither the world's strength, sow despair, and prepare the realm for his final ascension. She's not merely a beast. but a curse incarnate, a herald of a world undone by its creator's hand. Wrought from the unbridled malice of Cryos, the Chaos was summoned as the second calamity, a vessel of relentless destruction forged from a shard of his cataclysmic essence. Its arrival is heralded by skies ablaze with unnatural fire and the panicked cries of those who witness its coming. Chaos obeys no law, no master, not even Cryos himself. For it was made to unbind the world's order, to fracture reason and drown the realms in madness. Its demonic laughter is a grim omen for whenever Fuck! I don't want to read anymore! Ah! I'm here to play Minecraft, not read a fucking essay. For it was made to unbind the world's order, to fracture reason, and to drown the realms in madness. Its demonic laughter is a grim omen for wherever it treads. Kingdoms fall to ruin, and brother turns against brother. It craves nothing but to watch the world collapse in a tide of pure, unrelenting anarchy. Fashioned by Cryos as the fourth calamity, the Discord was not born of strength, but of treachery, a fragment of his deceitful will given form. She whispers through the winds, corrupting minds and dividing hearts. Where her influence spreads, friendships wither, loyalties fracture, and kingdoms crumble without a single blow struck. She's the unseen force that poisons unity, turning brother against brother and leader against kin. Her presence is more devastating than any blade or spell, for she causes the world to collapse from within, ensuring that when ruin comes, none will stand together to face it. Stop giving me Lord cards, please, for the love of God. I thought this was a good idea maybe about 1,000,000 hours ago. Just fucking kill me. Okay, not like that.
That could have gone better. I feel like I don't even deserve this trophy, but okay, I guess. Fight is over. Finally, Discord had fallen. Arguably way more easier than famine. But once again, the game has told me that I am a baby bitch. Stop fighting these things. Go back home. And I was confused. Once again, with the strongest weapons that you can get right now, I'm still getting clapped. I have to be missing something, right? I couldn't just be expected to fight through bosses that have one-shottable attacks, bring multiple copies of armor. No, there's gotta be something else here, right? Obviously, the answer's yes. I went to Lingango's official Discord server and they told me one thing: made in heaven. It's a charm that when you look it up in JEI can't be crafted. But if we go all the way back to clip 1, there, right there is the slumbering amulet, which looks unamusing, sure, but if you power it up, that's how we make made in heaven, which is apparently key to this pack. A huge critique here. I wish the quest book told you about this, because everyone in the Discord seemed to think that this was a huge requirement, and I didn't even know it existed. People were even coming into my stream telling me make made in heaven, and nowhere does it tell you, hey, you're gonna need this if you want to continue. I think it should be in the main quest line if all the bosses are scaled around the ability of made in heaven. Look, that's just me, but that's where a lot of the problems lie in the balancing for this and why we struggled so hard. So let's fix it. I ran back to my storage system, took out the amulet, and it told me it needs nether stars. Oh, fuck me sideways. So, the wither is a little quirky in this, and the Lingango Discord recommended that I put him in a box. So I made a compact machine dimension to summon this demon in. Before fighting him though, I definitely need to power up more, so I enchanted my gear with all of the stuff needed after killing the famine boss. Giving my chestplate Juggernog, which increases my max health, the Calamity Souls from the boss bag, which is enough to make Calamity gear, which is up one more tier and the best we can do for now, I also crafted the Fateful Coin, which flips a coin to do double damage or take double damage, adding coins to my gambling bag of tricks. And while we're here, I've got my eyes set on one more dice charm. But we're gonna need to side quest to the boss Dame Fortuna. What better way to test out this box that I made? So enjoy this fight, it's actually really dope.
You're kidding me. It spawns outside the box! Hi, Dame! Oh, come on! Why? Well, are you having fun there, Dame? Spin! Spin! All right. Holy shit, you got new things. Am I playing blackjack? I got the ace. Okay, the boss is way cooler than the last time I fought Fortuna. Now just don't heal and we'll be fine. All right, 600 health left. Music is still peak. Oh, hell yeah, it is. Dame. Dame, please, thank you. Dame, why? Okay, fight Dame not in the box in the future. And she does indeed heal. As every good boss in Minecraft should heal. Half their health every time you hit them. What do you fucking mean? They're all aces. Okay, it wants the ace of hearts. They should make this where if you get it wrong, you die. Bitch! Oh, every time he hit me, he was gaining health back. Or she. Damn. Okay. So don't let her hit you. That's how she gains health. Any day now. What in the hell? We're in the box together, Dame. Just you and me. Stop healing! Especially outside of the box, you cheating... Okay, she's almost gone. Oh, okay, everyone. Let's back to poker. Oh, it didn't tell me which one I was supposed to get. I hope it's not the one that's outside. Oh, f***. And she just heals! She just fucking heals! Okay, she's got 150 health left. We must get this puzzle right. We need to get diamonds. Don't miss the diamond. Thank God. I really thought it was going to be the one that was going out of bounds.
The reason we took down Dame is for the Slicer's Dice, which gives a chance to do 10 times the damage. I hope it scales with luck. It doesn't, because I haven't checked in a while, but our luck stat is 12.2 right now. We abused the hell out of this in Dimensional Ascension, and now it's back. And while we're at it, I took down Swampjaw as well to get the Bone Heart, and that's 2 more bosses off our list. To get the Wither Skulls, I made the Axe of the Executioner, which has a chance of beheading, and with preparations finished, it's time to fight the Wither.
Hello! Friend! This wither actually does work like the other withers, though. You gotta use a bow for the first half of the fight. When it starts its shield, use sword only. Also, it won't do much until it procs its shield. Every time it hits me, by the way, it heals. Got him. Give me that heart. Give me your life source. Yeah. All right, chat. That was 1. We got to do that 3 times. I don't have any more skulls though.
The fight was much harder this time because actually you're supposed to fight it before the Ender Dragon because the Ender Dragon buffs all enemies. No one told me that. But we somehow got it done, and I now have to do it twice because I need more stars because this necklace is greedy.
Power of Slicer's Dice, baby. Oh, he's dead.
But not its soul.
Finally, I shoved the stars into the amulet, and we gotta wait for it to wake up. In the meantime, let's make more dice. Yeah, for some reason, there's still more dice charms in this. I'm destined to get all of them, I swear. The Fuzzy Dice is a necklace that I can't wear because I'm out of charm slots. Good. After making a second belt that gives me more charm slots, I can put it on and get even more luck-based bullshit. You caught up? Good. Now we wait for Maid in Heaven to awaken.
The amulet is absorbing your nether star. Switch to something else to stop it. The amulet is hungry. It needs to eat the nether stars. Hum nom 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 nom.
The amulet shifts and warps, its base expanding as an ethereal light begins to seep through. The Whispering Amulet. Tendrils of pure light unfurl from the amulet, twisting and thrashing with frantic energy, as if they're reaching for something just beyond the veil, yearning to grasp an unseen destination as they place a place they desperately seek. In the meantime, I went off to an ancient city, but before I could even get there...
Do not delay your ascension any longer. What? 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 Okay. Hold on. Negative 200. Why? Yeah, I can feel the pull. I can feel the pull. I literally have to go all the way back. I can feel the pull. I get it. Slash home. I'm ascending. I'm ascending. I'm ascending. I'm going, Dad. 187. Okay, 187. And then negative 250. Ignore the bone scaler. It's not important. Or 205. We're ascending. We're ascending. It's like right here. 187. Okay, 187, 205. And then 303. I'm ascending. Am I God yet? Am I God? The amulet transcends, ascending to its true form. There it is! Made in heaven, baby! Ta-da! As one, Made in Heaven channels its power into you, amplifying all stats. Come on, give me that 5. Oh, I'm out of XP? Okay, well. Hooray! Made in Heaven! It's a JoJo's reference.
And that is Made in Heaven. Now, as I kill a million wardens, don't ask, it's not important, let me explain what it does. Just like all the other charms, it upgrades each level, letting you unlock more perks from it, and the first 2 are pretty simple. As one, buffs all your stats by a percentage. Safeguard shields you from death like a totem every 5 minutes, but the one we really care about is called Once maxed out, Made in Heaven lets all of your attacks do a percentage of health from bosses, with every attack doing about 8% of its health currently, with a max cooldown. I got my cooldown to 17 seconds after getting it as high as possible, and this is what I've been missing. All of a sudden, the insane health bars make sense, and what's even greater, I don't think this was meant to be used with the tails. Take a look.
All right, chat, let's see how much a percentage health is with Made in Heaven. That's what I've been missing!
Made in Heaven also works with all weapons too, so now even our bow is cracked. Well, at least the first shot and every 17 seconds it is. Now I think we've leveled the playing field. Let's get back to business. The next boss is the Bloodlord. A pain in my side for the whole project so far, since he locks half the cool-ass weapons that I wanted to use. He's real large when summoned, so I plan to make an arena to fight him and future spawnable bosses in. But better yet, why don't we just take an arena that's already built? Remember that cannon in the special desert pyramid? Yeah, that's not so scary anymore. He does explode on death though, so after patching the pyramid up, I think this will make a perfect summon arena. And what better way to test the armor-based damage multiplier combined with Made in Heaven's damage percentage than summoning the devil?
Oh shit, the game's lagging because I just opened it. Wow, this pillar looks awesome. Just in case. Hello, sir. I missed my attack, I gotta wait. I'm not doing like any damage. Wait, I'm not doing shit. Oh, my stuff is off! One fucking moment, sir, before I come back and absolutely squash your titties with my bosom. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Hey, Tails! Ow! Hey, that hurt! But hey, I hurt you just as much. That sucked, dude. I had like levels and stuff. That was mean. Goodbye. Fucking die, asshole. Anyone good at counting to 17? Open a dice now. Thanks, chat. Half his health. Half his health. Let's go. I'm just gonna be not around you for a couple more seconds, buddy. Just running in circles. That's my life. No damage. Anyone good at counting to 17? Quick, I'm terrible at it. There we go. Yeah! Cheese, baby! Fucking cheese! Woo! Now let's kill God.
My math teacher's gonna be so proud that I can count to 17 now.
Long before Cryos emerged, Sangor wandered the nascent ages of this world. The nascent? Nascent? I don't know what that is. Long before Cryos emerged, Sangor wandered the nascent ages of this world. A mage of the first times, he experimented with life and death, shaping the very fabric of existence with forbidden knowledge. His secret? Mastery over blood itself, the essence of life and destiny. As with all beings of great power, he eventually crossed paths with Cryos. Faced with a superior force, Sangor forged a pact, trading a part of his freedom for renewed power and unmatched longevity. This pact transformed him into a colossal being. His wings appeared, black as night, and his tears became blood, a symbol of both his power and his damnation. Now he wanders between shadow and light, mourning his past and watching the world with the wisdom and melancholy of one who has tasted the secrets of life itself. Woo! NASCAR!
You guys know the drill by now. Kill the devil 1,000,000 times, take all his ingots, and make a new set of gear, disenchant books to carry enchants over, and get ready for the next Armageddon boss. However, this time, I think we might have done it. This combination seems too powerful and too cheesy. Check this out. I instantly went to craft everything for Zoranth. Yep, this got revived. And after making the Hemlioth crystal using a water wheel and blaze setup that I shittily made at the back of my house. Look, I'll make a video where I properly do create one day. It's just not today, okay? But totally subscribe if you want to see me take create to space. Wink, wink, wink. Spoilers! Once everything is pressed together, we can make the sun emblem and summon Zoranth, newborn of the Zeniths. And with a name like that, you know the fight's gonna slap, right?
This is Zoranth again. Oh my god. Hi there. Oh, wait. Is that it? That was 20,000 HP. He didn't even have a second phase. What do you give me for winning? Helionite. The Sunstone. Slot. Charm. What does it do? Also, we didn't get the Zenith Skull. It protects me from fire and sunburn. And then this does something.
The fight's gonna get slapped. I meant get slapped. This is insane. Pause for a second. I think we broke the game. Actually. I wasted no time, and I made the stuff to summon the final boss of Armageddon, the strongest one we possibly could have fought so far, and the final quest on the main page, Neuraxis. And the result was the same.
With 60,000 health, he is dead. He is dead. He fucking did the pissing dog yoga pose and then died. And then just died. And then just died. He just fell over and died. Motherfucker downward dogged into oblivion. After his defeat in the Nether at your hands, Zoranth was consumed by rage and humiliation, knelt before Cryos, pleading for a power that would allow him to reclaim his fate. Instead, bitch got one-tapped. I'm not even going back and reading it, screw it. Once a warrior without equal, Neuraxis carved his legend in blood and steel, earning the revered title of legendary hero. Yet, glory was fleeting, and the weight of his own legacy became a burden. Drawn to a force beyond mortal comprehension, he sought Cryos. Not as a foe, but as a master. Admiration turned to devotion, and devotion to surrender. His spear, once wielded for honor and justice, was now an extension of the End's will. No longer a man, but a shadow. He shed his identity and embraced oblivion, becoming the veil of oblivion, eternally bound to the Harbinger's fate. Yet within the abyss, a fragment of his former self lingers, a whisper drowned beneath the call of Armageddon. But hesitation is a luxury he no longer possesses, cause you fucking one-tap him. What the hell?
60k health in one hit. I'm pretty sure that the damage multipliers from Tyrfing and Made in Heaven are multiplying together to insane results, and we can one-shot nearly anything. And that was the last boss that blocks items in this. Progression has finally been blown wide open, and with a weapon that one-shots literal gods. But I'm not done. There's still so many bosses to kill, and I've got a plan to get even stronger. Welcome to Act 5, Starlight Instinct. Okay, there's one boss in this that I think is supposed to be a joke, and it's made from the basic Minecraft mob, the lowly sniffer. Not kidding, to summon this god, we're gonna need a sniffer egg. So I set off with my elytra to find warm ocean relics. Instead, I found lingerie.
Bikini! Woo! Let's go! No, just a bikini. Hold on. Hell yeah! Woo! Oh wow, we swim fast as hell with this charm. So wait, that's it? Where's a good place to get suspicious sand? Besides these. Wait, it's green? Oh, it's a fucking emerald. Ah! I guess. More cave tablets. I'm just trying to look for sniffers at this point. Like they might be in chests, little eggs or something. Wait, is that it? Yeah! Woo! I got a sniffer egg, finally!
Back at our house, which is about to be the battleground for untellable horrors, I had to learn how sniffers work, cause confession time, I've never raised sniffers in Minecraft, or found the egg. None of it. Apparently they hatch faster in moss, so I surrounded them in that, and I waited for the god of the new world to be born. In the meantime, I made the lightning scepter, you'll see why soon enough, but once he was fully grown, we did this. Enjoy.
We get over the course of, there is a baby! There is a baby! Ah! You are gonna become a god and I'm gonna smite you down. No pressure. He made a noise and looked at me after I said I'm gonna smite you down. Can you do it on a baby sniffer? No! Fuck!
Oops, I'm gonna have to try that again. We weren't supposed to kill the sniffer. Also, casual one tap to our neighbor. Can you even call that a boss? I don't think so.
Okay, so here's the strat. Hit him once. Want to know a little exploit you can do with the super sniffer? If it makes this part easier, yeah. Yeah, I do. And maybe I'll pull up a clock so I can count 17, because I'm clearly horrible at it. Where are you at? What's he doing? Him really do think he can do shit, huh? Hello, sir. Do your Kamehameha. And everyone run the f away from it properly. Candy corn was wiped off the map. Oh, wait, I gotta hit it with my fist. Okay. Ultra sniffer. Okay. Here he comes. This is when he does his big right? Hide. Wait till this dies down. That's it. Boom! Oh my god, there's an anti-prism. Is there? Wait, was I wrong? God damn it, we gotta do it again, boys! Whee!
Once the god of all sniffers dies, it drops a lot of crazy items. The main thing we needed was the anti-prism, which only drops from the sniffer and Gundalf. It isn't even a guaranteed drop though, and I didn't get it this time, so we gotta run it back. This fight was actually really technical because I'm not supposed to win this way, so let me break it down for everyone as I run it back. First, when you shock the sniffer and start the fight, you have to get his health down to 10% or lower, but don't kill him. So I hit him twice in 34 seconds, 17 and 17, and the last hit, I just used my fist to get him down to 10% health. Then you can shock him again with the lightning staff, and he becomes Ultra Instinct, giving him 1 million health, and even higher defense. This is the kicker. But before you can even hit him in this form, he drops a Kamehameha that one-shots you, but for whatever reason, doesn't go through blocks. So I hide behind this rock, wait my 17 seconds, and the cheese cuts itself. Run up to him, and finish the fight in one hit.
I can't see him. Got him. That's twice in a row, bitch! Give me the anti-prism, I earned it! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Ah, like it was meant to be, like I drew it up! Yes! Woo! Oh my god, my armor got so close to dying. Wow, that was almost awful. There it is. Lingango is broken wide open, baby. Wide open!
And there's my anti-prism. Oh, it's beautiful. With this item, we can make the actual overpowered items and the real endgame shit that we should not have yet. Oh, and that's one of the most rough bosses that we have left to knock off the list. Hell yeah. Back to these anti-prisms. They're needed to make 3 types of ores: Nixium, Exodium, and Reverium. We're going to focus on Nixium. To craft this ingot, we need the anti-prisms, obviously. Once you get at least one, though, you can use prismatic jewels to multiply them, so you never have to fight the bosses again, so we're covered. You need profanum ingots, which can be collected underground from a special pickaxe only, and opaline moonstone from the moon, obviously. To get the profanum ore, we need an iridium pickaxe, but before going out, I upgraded my backpack and imbued my sword with the burning dash spell. This will help movement, and I set out for iridium. I also used my empty essence to make a void pick, and now I can make void gear if I had more XP. But we're overpowered now, so I thought I'd take out some of my rage on the calamities again to get some experience.
Fine. Okay, I'm told to show this off. Breathtaking experience. 27 damage is nothing to sneeze at. And entity reach? So if we summon our boy Eldorath. And boys, it's time to use our old GPU. Gotcha, Eldorath. Man, the game is stunning. It is so pretty. So good. Quality. I'm never using this item again. Okay, I need more XP to enchant this pickaxe of mine with Fortune 3, but I just want to talk to the Sigils of Calamity, because they made a mockery of me last time, and I just want to talk. I just want to talk. It's really not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna run back over here where I fought them before, and I want to talk. I want to have a conversation with the lovely Sigils of Calamity again. Now that they can meet my 2-pronged tuning fork of despair. Okay, he did not take damage. That's kind of rude. Do you take damage from this? You do now. Weird. Not much, but you do. Ow. One of these hits. There we go. All right. Absurd hunger. Your penis is small. Also, I need you to get the onk. I made your brain hemorrhage, bitch. And I still do not know how to count to 17. Thank God. Haha. All right, is it still smart to just... Whoop. Well, that's not good. You see nothing. You see nothing. Am invisible. Oh, I don't have invis. Oh, I have foregone the invis potion. Fair enough. Yeah, I just wanted to talk. Me and my homies. Chaos, the second calamity. He's a bro. We go way back. Wait, are these from Discord? Okay. Oh. What? My game crashed? Okay, Chaos still got hands.
Oh, come on! Anyways, with our pickaxe upgraded, we're off to get Profanum. I also managed to get this rare sword drop, which is insane, but we're gonna make a better weapon really, really fast. After about 30 minutes or so of mining, I did find some Profanum. So now all I need is Moonstone. I'll explain what all this is for shortly, but just know I have 13 Profanum, and I found a candy cave. I think there's a worm boss in here, so I killed him with one hit, figures. And after I finally left the worm cave, I had a lot of dice piled up, so you know what time it is. I teleported to a random arena and let the chaos fly. What could go wrong?
Enhanced Unbreaking. +1, max 4. That's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, boom, boom. Ow. No, I shook the calendar again. Damn it! The days finally like figured themselves out and they're now broken again. I don't want more toads. I'm gonna start killing them. We can just have the candy corn set. That's fine. Here is a gift. Another ancient tome of backup projectile protection. What day, EQ? What day? I don't fucking know. Oh, shit. That's not good. I actually didn't like my armor that much. Well, we're stuck with this now.
Why do I always say that? It put curse of binding on my gear. Luckily, purification books can get that off, because if not, I would have been stuck in bloody gear for forever. Now that that's over, we take the extra profaned ore that I grabbed to make the unholy lance, which is a cool item that has nice damage ratio, but when you throw it into the stratosphere, an angel comes to smite you.
Time to pierce the sky. Let's kill Virtue. Hello, Virtue. Hey, why did you lose so much health? What did you do? What hit Virtue? Wait a minute. If I have Day on the Moon, can I just fly? Can I get up there? I totally can. With the effect Day on a Moon, I can just eventually get up here. I'm coming for you, Virtue. Ow, Virtue. Virtue's getting its ass kicked. And I couldn't be more confused how. Well, I haven't seen it, so who is beating Virtue's ass? All right, well then how does she take damage? Yeah, hold on, I'm upside down. And Virtue's gone. Chat. And there and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you kill Virtue. It's a tough battle, but hey, the rewards are amazing. What the fuck is this pack?
Which apparently was invisible. That's actually because of that's all, folks. Okay. It's not supposed to be invisible, but because of the enigmatic dice we opened, one of the stats just turned every mob invisible. I couldn't see it, so I don't even know how the boss died. Maybe I smacked it, I have no clue. But I got the angel feathers, and that's another boss down. With 9 angel feathers, we can now make Reverium. And finally, if you add that with a nether star, we can fix our stupid fucking flight problem. No longer will I need Elytra, because we can make Kirby's star. The celestial starboard. Kirby Star. I'm calling it Kirby Star. Which, after having a fit trying to get my armor off, because the fucking dice gave me curse of binding, I can fly. And that's one of 2 godlike items made. With infinite flight, we can now search for Ethereum ore. The best place to find it is in the end, so we have a long way to go. While in the end, we mine Celestium and Galactarium. It's going to make our endgame armor. All of this is to make the final set of gear I think I'll need. I'll try to keep it a bit more streamlined from here on, but there's a lot of prep that goes into this build. So let me help all of your dwindling attention spans with Gundalf. He's like Gandalf with a gun.
Wow. Wow. Wait, what the fuck? Whoa. Oh, I found the way to get to the nether roof. There's Gundalf in there. I actually have everything needed to fight Gundalf. What if we just Gundalfed real quick, chat? The Shadow Wizards. Alright. 50,000 health! Oh my god, they kicked. He teleports me! This was a mistake! Are we at 17 seconds yet? That's one of them! Ah! Woo! I didn't do sh. Okay, I got him! Now what? That's a lot of fire. I like that I could just ascend. Big fan. Oh! Hi, Gundalf! Are we friends? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Don't laugh at me! Oh, he went invisible. That's fair, he's a wizard. Gundalf, give me a hug! It didn't work! I missed! Fear! Hug him! Yeah! Eat Gundalf! What the? How did you deflect that? I win! Oh my god, look at that gun. 21 anti-prisms! And I fought the Ultra Sniffer for that shit! Gold medal, congratulations, 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 congratulations. Plus 10% damage dealt. Well, fuck the Scarf of Invisibility. I got a necklace that says I did good. Swag glasses? Oh, hell yeah. Wait a minute. Can we just... Yeah! We're ready to kill everything. Also, I cannot believe this combination just one-shot Gandalf. In Fortune's favor has been acquired. This gun's really cool, but it's not useful right now. Aren't I supposed to turn like 3 Excaliburs into something? Well, okay, I won. I'm better than you. I'm gonna leave now. The items were a little lackluster besides more anti-prism. The items here were a little lackluster besides more anti-prism. This is the only other place that you could even get anti-prism, so I understand why. But now that we've reset our brains, it's back to crafting OP gear. In the base, I'm smelting Celestium and making gear that will fuse with Galactarium to make Galactarium gear. Only to find out I'm missing microcosms. I'm sure that's pretty easy to make, you know, it's only requiring a fucking black hole bomb to go off. Oh shit. I threw it in. Are you a cracked microcosm? This is cool looking. I mean, you did kind of absorb the entire island. but like, may I have my cracked microcosm now? Yay, 18 cracked microcosms. Now I am leaving.
Simple. And finally, to make Nixium, we need Moonstone, the last ore on our list. How do we get all that? Well, we make a drill to shoot the damn moon, of course. And while we're crafting, I use that Reverium to make the Gambler's Ring, which just gives you the infinite luck 3 effect, because I need more luck at this point. I wanted to make the Sacred Speed Bracelets too, but I ran out of Reverium. Hello, Angel. I am once again asking for more feathers. Perfect. Speed Bracelets are made, and I'll talk about them more in a second, but it's time to piss on the moon.
Who yoinked my I need that! Dude! The whole thing, I cannot keep playing this game until I can hit the moon in the face! Give me the moon! I hate it here. It's really not. Ta-da! Moonstone. Interesting. Well, that's really not what it should have dropped. Did you spawn the thing? Do I gotta go up higher? No, there it is. Ta-da! Opaline Moonstone. I need 3.
Now with Profanum, Antiprism, and Moonstone, Nixium is born. God, that was a long side quest. And finally, we can craft Starlight. I then took it to an enchanter, and after souping it up, I named it Death by a Million Cuts. This is going to be the sword to rival the Tails. Why? This sword attacks 10 times a second, and with all the buffs of Made in Heaven and our crits and all of the luck, we now have a companion to the Tails. All hail Death by a Million. The last buff that I need, somehow I've gone the whole video without this buff, was Mending, funnily enough, so I put it on all my gear. And this is the final prep before I go on the boss rush of a lifetime. I intend to take this build to the end of the quest page, so listen up, I'm only saying this once.
Finally, it is time. We have Starlight that does 1,000,000 damage. We call it Death by a Million Cuts. We've got the Tails, which is literally the one shot of everything. It's absurdly powerful, and they both have enhanced sharpness 5. We've got enhanced protection on all of our Galactarium gear, as well as all of these lovely enchants. You can look at them if you care to. Elytra, because I still can't just fly super fast. And then the charms, which I'll go over quickly, but I'm trying to at least cover all of them. The new one is the Crowbar, which does 40% more damage to anything above 90% health, so that's perfect for the Tails. Then we've got the Swag Glasses, which give max health and damage dealt and damage reduction. Prismatic Scarf gives damage reduction, so the Gold Medal does the same thing here. So basically, we're taking like 30% less damage. Still don't know what the Shield Wave Cape really does. I don't have a binding key. Ace of Iron, amazing. Chance to not fucking get hit, scaled by luck. This thing is going to be good because the more experience we have, the more Burning Soul will be useful, which is basically like Last Stand. Then we have the Speed Bracelets, which make us attack insanely fast. The Gambler's Ring, which gives us luck 3, plus 20 more % damage dealt from the Dragon Band from the Ultra Sniffer. The Leather Belt comes in handy down here. The Running Shoes, because I wasn't fast enough. The Anklet of Fortune, which gives us more luck. The Inscrutable Eye. He talks to me sometimes. The Proximity Badge, which is good for all of our close combat stuff, which is all we use because the guns are kind of underwhelming in this game. And this charm slot is the only one that I think we could replace, but I don't have anything to replace it with at this time. Then we have the Slicer's Dice, which does 100% more damage affected by luck, with a 17% chance. Of course, that goes up. The Hero Emblem we got from the Dragon. This gives plus 2 attack damage, kind of one of our most useless charms. Could also swap him. Magic Quiver, we need to get our bow with us. It's very important. The Devil's Eyeball, which does crit chance. Wire Cutters does critical damage base, like upping upping the base critical damage. The Fateful Coin gives a chance to either crit or get crit, and I will take all the gambling I can get. The Forger's Gem just been helping out while we enchant stuff. Nullifying Dice is basically the Ace of Iron again. Burning Soul is Last Stand. Made in Heaven is bullshitly overpowered, and the Celestial Starboard lets me fly. Void Call is just a bit of armor. Dragon Heart's a bit of resistance and strength. The Life Necklace, gives a life explosion, and it inflicts hemorrhage sometimes. The Moon Charm is now our new night vision guy, and the Spelunker's Talisman gives me haste and resistance. Woo! And there's an extra charm slot. We can put more charms on. Moon Charm only works at night, by the way. Well, it's only gonna really be dark. Oh, I guess that's not true. Windworn grants night vision. That ain't true at all. You liar. I just have night vision forever. It's daytime. Look how yeah, it might be a little nighttime. Hold on, let's find out if that's true or not.
After mulling over our setup, I made an ultra bright ink sac charm for infinite night vision, struggled to make a wireless terminal for our storage so I can access it from anywhere, but I did it. And now it's time. Now it's the boss page, and we have 37, yes, 37 fucking bosses to take out. And I'm going for each of their throats. Let's do this shit. Number 1, the Bell Ringer, who got completely one-tapped. The next boss is the Frostbitten Golem, which is 1,000,000 miles from our base and not summonable. The Explorer's Compass is now basically required for the tail end of this project. And from here on, since this adventure now boils down to one big boss rush, voiceover EQ will be talking less and less to let you just enjoy the fights as naturally as possible. Don't worry, I'll still chime in here and there when needed. Also, while I'm breaking the fourth wall, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps, and I'm sure YouTube might have even forgotten that I exist at this point with how long I've been gone. And maybe we can remind them. Also, I won't be gone like that again. Life was just kicking my ass for a bit, real shit. But I'm back now, and I can't wait to make better and better projects for you guys. To do that, though, we need to finish my hit list. So please enjoy me bullying at least a good 74% of these bosses. Well, these are the first bosses. They're bound to be easy, but the Ancient Guardian, I'm sure, doesn't die instantly. Huh. We might have come a little overprepared.
Feel like Cumulonimbus. Wow, he actually took a couple hits. I wonder what he was supposed to do. By Cumulonimbus. And it just disappears? Well, all right, the eye felt a little useless. Hello, friend. I'm gonna hit you with 1,000,000 cuts to your balls. I have a feeling how cocky I am is going to bite me in my ass. You feel a dangerous presence nearby. Yeah, it's me. Somewhere here. Where is it? Feel like this is a little low for redstone. Well, stand corrected. That'll do it. That looks correct. The Redstone Monstrosity. How would you like to die, sir? What are those? That's cool. Excuse me, but I was asking you a question. How would you like to die? Do you want your death to be instant or spectacular? You don't know? Okay, I'll flip a coin. I had a real coin right here. Hold on. All right. So, heads, you die instantly. Tails, it's spectacular. Tails. All right, you get a spectacular death, my friend. Whee! I guess that is kind of also instant. Oh, that was just the baby. Wait, the Redstone Monstrosity? Is this like Cataclysm? No, it's Goaty. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna have to fight this in like a different video for like actually for realsies. Also, that kind of hurt. So, bye now. See ya. Oh, he gave me a treasure pouch. What do I get? Jade. That's it. Jade. And I cannot believe it was right over there! Avumathi, you're gonna die instantly! Sorry about your crotch, but it did have to get sliced in half. Get fucked. talk to Vumathy. Yeah, I guess he really is just kind of hanging out here. There's no reason to take him down, but we did.
Now we need to take down the sculptor. And if I'm honest, fuck this guy. You have to go to this dumb little base, kill these enemies to get sculptor rods, and then he makes you parkour, and you have to complete that to win. Look, that's not the problem. I'm good at parkour. I'll prove it here in the bottom left. Here's me actually being good at parkour while this clip goes on. But some of this parkour is impossible. Literally, the randomly generated bullshit is just, it's just impossible. He makes jumps that cannot work. And if you fly, he can tell you cheated. But some of the blocks are like 5-block jumps or like 3 blocks up. Some of it is genuinely not possible. I was here for like 30 minutes because the parkour is just riddled with things that aren't feasible by man. All the lovely Patreon goers get to see a full uncut version of me losing my here. But eventually, I managed to complete the parkour with a jump boost charm for said impossible jumps.
Is that a quest complete? Oh no. Unfortunately, oh, he's gonna shit out of a thing. Ta-da. Oh, and he disappears before I can break his legs! Motherfucker!
Fuck me sideways. Let's just move on.
Okay, I'm just gonna waste 5 diamonds to do this again. I have a lot of them. 2,000 blocks out. 9-4 by 6. All right, I'm sure we'll just find sandworm soon. Also, there was another Vumathy. I guess if I find any bosses, like, just while flying, I might as well kill them, huh? Whoa, 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 wait, please be full, please be full, please be full. It's a complete pyramid! Let's go! Time to, wait a minute, this thing might be strong. I'm probably stronger. Hello, friends! Time to break some bones.
Finally, we got a dungeon that is actually completed, and after making this nifty necklace, we can make this dinosaur re-extinct.
Just keep doing what you're doing. It's not that big a deal. Just a little on fire, casually. Okay, I am in the dead center now. A Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus. Yeah, there we go. This is how you awaken him. Air. Yeah, necklace of the desert. Looks like you can wake something up. Awesome. Hello. Oh, it's got an animation? Bro, that's sick as hell! Whoa! I should not be that. Oh, cool. It didn't make me that close. I really hope this isn't copyrighted. 30,000 health, huh? Ow! Okay. All right. This is what we came here for. Hello there! I am dropping so much money from you. You don't see me. All right, let's get a tails out. Whoa, it's so sick. Anyone know how to count to 17? Alternative title to this video, EQ learns how to count to 17. Yeah! It's gotta be this, right? Oh, okay. Dude, that's terrifying. All right, the bosses get harder from here. Hello, you have 1,000 health and so much armor. May I introduce you to Tails? What the hell is all that? All right, game, I get it. He's dead. We could stop hurting me now. All right, well, in the future, I'd love to fight that worm. That looked awesome. But you know, sometimes cheese, it just needs to happen. Oh, and the warden died. Freebie. Oh, and the necklace of the desert. I just got that. Well, I just killed that boss. Where is the ancient remnants all the way over here? Why would you get that for this? Why would that be your reward? Whatever. Time to side quest to the Skeletosaurus. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what the structures look like. This is gonna come out of the ground. It's gonna be a cutscene, huh? Okay. I don't understand anything. How do you make him awakey? It says, oh, this isn't it. Where the fuck is it? It says it's down. But I went down and I didn't see it. This can't be you. Is it this? Okay, it screamed. Or maybe that screamed. I don't know, there's a million enemies here. Hello? You and your bones. That's such a helpful tip. He's a skeleton, but also a dinosaur. Useful game. It was up. Hello, you are pretty. I almost feel bad beating you, so I'm gonna punch you to death. I can make a little dino baby. Amazing. Amazing!
After that abomination, we collected allium for the Rosalind fight, which does kick ass, if she can get an attack off, but...
Okay, so usually this boss is hard, and they've been difficult in other projects that I've done. And she is impossible to hit until you break her stuff. But I feel... Oh, she's doing the same thing. She's going through... Oh, wait, maybe she's not. Maybe she's not going through walls. Yeah, that seems fair. What if I just give her one good smack? Ow! She lived! I didn't know that she'd get to live to the phase.
Good. This was good. Once Rosalind is defeated, she drops a petal that can be made into the necklace of wilted ideals, which halves my health and doubles my damage. So you know I'm putting that on for the ultimate glass cannon build. And now we do with a non-crit 700 damage a hit. And once again to clarify, I hit 10 times a second. Oh, this is bad shit.
They need to put in the really sorry if you thought this video was going to have a bit rate. It caps out at 6,000 for 7,000? 7,000. Caps out at 7,000. Yeah, I'm playing Meta Knight and Brawl right now.
While looking for the next boss to make an example out of, I found a weird fortress on the roof. The skeletons here hurt like hell, and because I have wilted ideals on, I gotta be extra careful, as I now am the strongest fragile Dumbo baby. Moving on, however, to the corpse warlock and lava eater.
Oh, well, all right, see ya. Ah! He startled me. He startled me? He startled me.
Soon after I put them in their place, I made a Wayward's Compass to find the undead king from Iron Spells.
I hope he's not only killable to Iron Spells. Let's find out. Mr. Iron Spells, skeleton. I think he looks a little different, game. Love this game.
For boss number whatever, I lost count, there's the Warborn Aegis. Except not really, because he was taken out of the mod pack because he causes crashing. I literally had to ask the Lingango Discord, and nope, that guy was evicted. I had to auto-complete the quest in the quest book, because it's not possible, but I'm sure it wouldn't have been a hard fight anyways, so I'm not gonna be too pissed about it. And everyone's gonna be cool about that in the comments, right? Right? Good, now on to a boss we can actually fight.
All right, it wants me to go down. Hey, I found it, I think. I keep getting so many enigmatic eyes. Can't find an entrance, I'll make my own. It is too wide. Well, this is a problem.
Hello guys. I'd like to go in now.
Wait, I got an idea. Let me in. Damn it. Let me in. Oh, why? Come on, I'm being smart. Yeah! I have no idea how to get out now. It's fine. Hello, sir. Ooh, 2,000 health. Do you hurt me? Oh, no, but I can't move now. Goodbye. Oh, wow, he lived. Oh, and he got defense. I have just the thing for you. Whoa, he is... Hello! Okay, ignore that. Wow, he's bulky. Why is he so bulky? Okay, actual fight time. Everybody lock in. I only do 100 damage with tails. And he's pissed! Woo! Hey, what about his laser of doom? Does it have lifesteal? I think I can only do a max of 100 damage exactly to this guy. What an interesting boss. That's okay, I just have a sword. Yeah, I can't do more than 91 damage exactly. He must have a damage limit. Which is probably why he only has 2,000 health. You have found a cheese to my cheese. The only problem is you are weak as shit. You got it, buddy. No, I'm behind you. No, like I said, I'm behind you. No, I'm behind you. No, like, you gotta look behind you, my guy. Oh, look at his desperate face. He hit me for a heart. Goodbye. That was the hardest boss yet. Look, it did some damage. Oh, I didn't wear my chest plate. Lols. Now, how do I get out of here? After knocking off the possessed paladin, the quest led me to the Chesed arena, or cheesed arena, as I like to call it, because I like cheese. There's no other. Why did I write this in the script? What the f? We're keeping that in. I've never seen this boss, but I was riding high, nearly one-tapping everything. So I was pretty confident we'd have no problem here. I was wrong. This is one of the craziest bosses I've ever seen in Minecraft. I'm not kidding. Enjoy. What the fuck? A creature born out of rocks, corroded by skulk, wields enormous magic power. Recommended weapon, axe. What the fuck? Cannot be hurt directly, and its arena cannot be easily escaped from. All damage inflicted by cheese cannot be lowered by any resistance. Gives all combatants night vision. If a player looks away from cheese, that player is infected with cheese gaze. Extreme level of blindness. Proceeds to second phase when HP drops below 50. What the hell? Okay, don't jump. 4 monoliths. Deactivate upon death and cannot be damaged anymore. They gain additional 50 HP on second phase. Cast this ability before lightning ray attack. Destroys all crystals and then summons 1 crystal on each side of the battlefield. I'm getting like a... What? This is absurd. I'm getting a play-by-play of this game. Cast this ability before lightning ray attack. Destroy all the crystals and then summon. Destroys all crystals and summons 1 crystal on each side. Okay. Oh my god, and it's got cutscenes. Arrow! Okay. Yeah, I can't hit this with anything but an axe. Oh! That was my totem. Okay, I can hit those. Ow. That's fair. Right lightning ray. I'm not supposed to fly. Hey, maybe I should wear a chest plate. Now that I thought about it. Okay, hitting him does not seem to... What kind of portal-ass boss fight is this? Self? Self. We mean self? Break self? Because I can do that. He just hits me. I should have read the rest of it, I guess. Can I just leave? Nope. Ow, that hurts so much. Okay, well, this is easy. Quick, people in the fucking call. Google how to hit this thing. Ow, quick! It's a fucking Isaac battle! This is Binding of Isaac, I knew it! Okay, he's got crystals here. Jesus Christ. Okay, I broke the crystal. How? They don't take damage. Oh, yeah, they do. Ow. Ow, ow, hey! He's after me! What is he doing? I just want a little bit of damage to you, Cheese. Oh, yeah, sure! Sure! What part, at what point does this stop being Minecraft? Ow! I'll admit I may have bum rushed it a bit, so after doing some research, I tried the fight again. I'm fucking so fast. One more, baby, come on. That's not. You didn't come on. That's different. Okay. So, what the hell, right? Ow. What the hell, Cheesed? I'm calling you Cheesed. Not when you're not energized. He hurts the hell out of you when you're not. Ow. I just want to break his other things. I don't know what they're for. This is the coolest, one of the coolest bosses I have ever seen in this fucking game. This dude should just make his own video game at this point. Holy shit. Whoever made the Cheesed mod, I know it's not cheesed, but I will never not call this cheesed. I just assumed that the crystals would be in the sky, but no, he just seems really angry. Sir, you should eat your frosted mini wheats. You'll feel better. You're not you when you're hungry. No, not Siri. No, 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 no. Not now, Siri! Siri! I'm gonna die to my iPhone! I said frosty mini wheats! Ah! Eat the apples! Jesus Christ! Okay, good, lovely, awesome. Get the crystal. I don't think I hit that one, actually. I'm gonna have to go back. What a crazy fight. Joke's on me for thinking, man, this is gonna be too easy and it's gonna be a boring end to the video. Yep, joke's on fucking me! Yeah, you gotta make sure you look at him, or else he gets angry. Why do you got the, like, why do you got the rock hand boss from Mario Galaxy going on there with that move? Can we stop doing what we're doing? Can we quit that a little bit? Can we maybe a little bit just cease? I regret wilted ideals now. Okay, I probably have to break these. All right, ow! Why you gotta be that way? Okay, here we go, ready? Ow! Okay, and go in. Oh, okay, you can't touch the blue he leaves. Those hurt. Divine Wrath. Divine Wrath. We've been learning about it with the enigmatic dice the whole game. This is the Divine Wrath. Good thing you're not in that. I'd be dead as hell. Why is he doing this for forever? Okay, here we go. Give me the crystals back. God, it's so cool and terrifying. Crystals, please. Crystals, please. Ow! Okay. Do or die. Literally. I get it. Do I win? Yeah! Whoo! What a boss! And you get a trophy. The lightning core can be combined with items that has damage. Gives an ability to summon cheesed lightning on hit. What? Okay, how about this? Let's just add the lightning core to death by a million cuts, shall we? Oh, hell yeah. You spawn them again. The bosses are clearly starting to properly spike in difficulty now, and the next fight is with the Cataclysm's Skyla. To get here, though, I need the Eye of the Storm, so I have to take out a Guardian for its sponge. I guess that also counts as a boss. And after using our Explorer's Compass, the dungeon is only... fuck. Hey, I just got my ass kicked. Like, it did half my health. Uh-oh. Oh, they're summoning lasers that probably pierce defense. Because that thing doesn't do anything. Claudion? Well, he's dead. I'm gonna loot all his stuff now. Shattered hypercharge battery. What the fuck? This place is absurd. Scoot, plus 10% damage reduction. Yes! While in this dungeon, I was able to find turtle scoot in these chests. Normally not important, but it's great for me because I can finally make the steel shell charm, which gives 10% more damage reduction. Or fuck Dragon's Heart, steel shell is my new best friend. And of course, at the top of the dungeon, high in the sky, is Skyla. And she's a badass. Dude, the cutscenes! I love it! Hello, Skyla! Did you just... Oh, you get over here to me! I ain't screwing around. Can I have your anchor now? Sorry, didn't want to screw around with that one. I want her anchor, though. Yep. Okay, this is cool. Oh, that is sick! Cool! New weapon unlocked, boys. Well, you were a lot weaker than the other one. Wait, one Eye of the Storm? I could summon you again? Sure. I'll use this weapon this time. Death by a million cuts, Skyla. How much damage do you do? Oh, you don't hurt at all. Your friends hurt more. She does have a lot of defense in the second phase. Hello! Oh my god, it's cool. You still are not stronger than the Tails, though. It's okay. Not even God is. Goodbye.
She did kind of get instant though, so I fought her a second time with Death by a Million Cuts instead of the Tails to see at least her second phase, but she still didn't stand much of a chance. I'm really just too overpowered. My cheese is still too much for like 99% of these bosses, but I mean, what are you gonna do, be mad at me because I broke the game? Fuck you, it's what I do. And to prove this further, we're heading underground to the prehistoric caves for Dinosaur.
It says needs or prefers an axe. Maybe it needs an axe. He stole Death by a Million Cuts.
To spawn the big large dino boy, I had to get amber and some bones to make the ominous catalyst. Once I crafted it though, it's time to recreate Jurassic Park.
All right, let's put all this in here and we'll throw an ominous catalyst right on in. Hello, Lux. Hello, Lux. Would you like to have a couple cuts in your bones? Oh, wow, you are large. Yeah, I didn't think that would go very far.
Huh, I don't remember the movie ending that quickly. Oh well, on to the netherite monstrosity.
All right. Oh, shit. Well, hi there. Okay, how much damage do I do to you with this? Oh, okay. Well, you are way weaker than I thought. Never mind! Hit him! Kill him! Kill his dad! Kill his dad quickly! Quickly kill the father! That's it, I'm getting out the tails. He took out my safeguard. Yes! Woo! Okay, he's dead. Oh my god, that was a little close. That is my totem of undying. If that pops completely, I'm dead as hell. I did not mean to enter the dungeon at his face. I meant to enter like over here. God. All right, cool. Oh dear. It's a cannon. Two cannons. There's an ice and a fire cannon. Oh, it's this mod again. All right. Benevolent king who ruled over a once prosperous land, whose blind excessive generosity became his kingdom's demise. Okay, cannot be attacked directly. When player is weak to fire, it receives decreased ice damage, and other way around. Hello, Malkuth. Oh, you are cool as hell. Okay, so I'm weak to fire. I right-click the cannon. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I see, that is confusing. Hello, Malkuth. What the Malkuth? I didn't read about that in your job description. Okay, I need you to swap me to being weak to something else. You keep yeeting me into the sky. Okay, it's kind of rude. You have to choose damage. I love it. Or maybe I can't avoid it, and I'm just dumb. Oh, I did hurt him, at least, I think. It's also hard for me to tell because I'm not taking any damage in this fight. Also, Thomas, you can cut this part out now. I feel like the fight's gone on very long and we've seen most of it. I'm weak to fire. He gets fire. All right, one more hit. We should do it. Malkuth, get out of here! Yeah! What a cool fight. Oh, that was awesome. That was so fun. I might have actually been able to win it. And to win we got a trophy! We got a mini Malkuth! An evil force prevents me from placing mini Malkuth. Fire and Ice Core can be combined with items that have damage. Allows summon Malkuth fireballs on use. Well, we're putting that on the tails! Let's go! Awesome! What a cool place. Oh, cool. I just set everything on fire now. Nice. All right, cool. That was one more boss down.
Bunny ears? Really? Yeah, bunny ears, I fucking guess. Okay, can't wait to see fan arts of this one.
Okay, we have made our way to dragon time. I hope this dragon immediately dies. Wow, this looks cool. Actually, never mind. Now I hope it's got a cutscene and it's a crazy boss. Yes! Awesome! Every time, the cutscenes are so cool. He does not have a chest. Oh, it's got fire in it, that's why. 10,000 health? Holy shit! Uh-oh. Oh, that was painful. Hey, gonna wear this now. Okay. Go away! He's chasing me! Well, now he's down there. What you gonna do, bitch? Oh, he's gonna do that! Uh-oh, game's getting a little rough, ain't it? Whose idea was it? Dude, he's actually just, he left his tower. He's chasing me. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, I got him. I have never seen my health just immediately eviscerate itself. Thank God for the last stand, essentially. Charm.
This dragon kicked my ass and almost beat me many a time, but it's dead, and there's only 19 bosses remaining, so hopefully we don't get that close to death again. I went off to the Forlorn Hollows and sacrificed a bat.
Get in there. Are they doing stuff? Are they sacrificing him? I think they're sacrificing him. Let's go! Sacrifice this bitch! Oh, let's go! That happened so fast. I struggled so hard to do this before. Finally got good. This took me like an hour last time I tried this. Yeah, that's the Forlorn. Or the Forsaken, even. And he's dead. Thanks, Forsaken. Get out of my life. And I've got 12 pure darkness. Awesome. That went great. He's pulling me in. Why does he have a gravitational pull? Oh, he died. Well, good job, Cornelia. You sucked ass. Thanks for the gravitational pull. What the why he's got 600 oxygen tanks? Hello, individual of life. Oh, you have armor bars and 35,000 health? That was a mistake. Goodbye. I love video games. I'll take that heart now, thank you. Did you like the fight? Boop, bop, bing, bop, bam. Why do I always get cold? Oh, it's nighttime. That'll do it. Hello, Night Lich. Give me a hug. Give me another hug. Excuse me. Hi. Goodbye. I don't care about fighting you. I fought you in too many mod packs. Next. Hello, sir. You didn't get to move. That is the easiest way to farm netherite I've ever seen.
The next guy really isn't a boss, but we need to follow the quest page, so I went to the nether to find Mr. Endercent.
Oh, this is a thing? Oh, sir. You're a problem. I don't like you. We'll just get you out of here. No, thank you. No, thank you. You looked lanky and terrifying. That was some Slender Man shit right there.
And just a few bosses left. There's literally this much of the page left. The Cataclysm's Harbinger is next, and,
Okay, so this might be an issue. Or it might be fine. Who knows? How much health does the Harbinger have? It's only 12,000. No, look at me saying only 12,000. Don't I put a nether star in its heart? I do actually have a nether star to put in his heart. Awesome. Welcome, Harbinger. Oh my God. He stopped taking a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. This is not how you're supposed to fight this boss, but we ball. Yeah! That's right. I beat the boss my way. Fuck you.
Nothing has even posed a challenge besides that dragon, and everyone in my chat was really nervous to fight the Leviathan. Like, they didn't just see me walk my happy ass through 40 other bosses. But whatever. To fight this guy, we need the Abyssal Heart. Most of the items that you get from this are from his lackeys in his dungeon, so let's see if this guy fucks or not. What happened to the water? Well, oh well.
Let's find out. To sacrifice. Oh, we got another cutscene. All right, everyone says we should be scared of this thing. Let's find out if that's true. Half its health is dead. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, it's dead. No, it's not. You lied to me. Now it's dead. Awesome. Can I have the grapple hook now? I deserve it. What is exploding? Thanks, title clause. All right, cool.
That leaves us with one more Cataclysm boss, Maledictus, which I've also never fought before. He's locked away in this prison cell 1 million blocks in the middle of nowhere on a fucking mountain. And once I infiltrated the base and broke into his cell, I found out he kind of fucks.
All right, Maledictus. Where you at? Give me a cutscene? I know you probably will. Hi, Maledictus. What's up, Maledictus? That's loud. Hey, he's got 85,000 health, and you can't escape. Oh, Hey, buddy, that's mean. As long as he doesn't grab me, we should be fine. I don't know what caused him to grab me, though, so... I've almost won. He's almost dead. There it is. Bye, Maledictus. Whew! That grab was crazy.
That was a little dicey, but I did manage to do it without too much trouble. Next up, we have the Immortal, which isn't fully implemented yet, so we have to use this quest book to spawn him in, and his boss has a damage cap, meaning that my cheese won't work here. And one of the least interesting, so I'm gonna skip right to the fun stuff. His death.
It is just classic dodge, punch, and I kinda love it. 174 health left. My helmet is hurting, but I think we make it. 24? Going in? Yes! And he drops fucking nothing because he's not a finished boss yet. Woo! Yay!
With the Immortal finally succumbing, we are down to the last 4 bosses. And these are the strongest of the strong. Number 4, the Night Warden.
Oh, fuck. Dude, I gotta read. Okay, again. The Night Warden fights in 3 phases. Phase 1 is spell focus. It only takes full damage from certain magic types. Phase 2 is melee focus, resisting most non-melee. Okay, awesome. Cool. And then becoming more aggressive and powering some magic attacks. Night Warden gradually adapts to damage types, eventually reducing. Okay, so this shit again. Filling the resurgence counter increases the Night Warden's magic power and melee lifesteal. The bonus applies depending on his phase and attack. Sure, man. Look, if I lose, I'm done recording for the day. But if I win, I'm done recording for the day. You could play it in any form. All right, just normal, please. I need what to start the ritual? Ex Crucis to start the ritual. Well, of course. What is an Ex Crucis? Can be found in void cathedral chests. All right, time to go loot. Hello. Good morning. You like magic? Okay, cool. And now resists all non-melee attacks. That's okay. I can count to 17. Oh, you're fucking easy as shit. Dead. I didn't even need to count to 17. Awesome. Kinda want to fight you on a Oh, yeah? I'll take it. Thanks, buddy.
I did want to fight the boss on a higher difficulty because I did have the ability to, but I don't have the stuff to resummon him. Actually, scratch that. I found just enough in the library, so I spawned him again thanks to my hubris, and that was a fucking mistake.
I don't know. I mean, I tried. I highly doubt it's gonna be really hard. Here, we'll fight it in hard mode. See if it'll let us. Okay. What? Oh, this is it shifting into melee combat stance. Yeah, this is easy as hell. Final phase. Why does everyone have spirit bombs? Thanks. I was using that. This is fair. That's fair. Yeah, just black hole.
Oblivion
Okay.
resurrects you. Make use of such opportunity.
So it turns out in hard mode, he summons a black hole that fucks your dad. Good. I love it. Apparently that's an unavoidable attack, and he can't hurt him until it's done. So I went back and fought him again. Side note, the black hole breaks your armor too, so I had to make a whole new set, which totally didn't take me an hour and piss me off. I don't know what you're talking about.
That, you know what? Whatever. I died to your black hole of doom. You deserve this. You deserve this. Eat shit and die. Eat shit and die. Die, die, die. What is next? What is next on the list? My doppelganger. Got it. Shadow orb. Throw into the void. And then we gotta go kill the doppelganger. Awesome.
Pain. 3 left. But hold up. I'm not done yet venting, because this stupid boss is called the Doppelganger. I don't know why both these bosses were one after another, but they piss me off. It's a super novel and interesting concept. You throw this orb into the end abyss, and it summons a boss that copies your moves and items. In theory, it's great. In practice, it teleports, which is not a good idea when you're in the fucking void. I swear, the boss only spawns properly if you make a platform. And when you do, he has the tendency to just teleport away. And then you can't win the fight. Like, full disclosure, I had to go into creative multiple times to respawn the fight or re-teleport him into the arena I built, because you can only fight him on the end, like, 0 plane. At some point, even duplicated, which is not something he does. Just watch. Just watch my pain for me.
Okay. 85th time attempting to spawn this guy. Please. Just step out onto the platform. Yay! Oh my god, you're fast. Well, you still suck at the game, but you are very fast. And you have a lot of, you did not. You didn't do it. You didn't just leave. You didn't just leave. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You can't. You won't. No one tested this boss! Yeah, that doesn't make it EQ proof. There, they're back! Wait, he doubled! There's 2 of them! This is cheating! Alright, fine, I guess. So that was unfair. But I found out how to spawn him again.
Goes for vengeance. Returns.
It's just the greatest nothing. You know what? Fine. You want to do that to me? You want to be the most jank boss alive? Give me that ring. What's it called? The little. Well, I typed in ring and it didn't work. Gambler's ring? Nope. 30 extra health ring. Stupid bitch. He actually killed me with blood needles, which is crazy because I don't have blood needles. Okay, Dark Doppelganger. This has been the dumbest in this video. I'm gonna just kill both of you now if that's chill with you guys. Do not. I'll be a bitch about it. You know what I'm better at than any doppelganger in this game? Counting to 17. I've gotten real good at counting to 17. You want to see? Are you kidding me? Stop! No one tested this fight. Like, I am 900. I fell through the floor! I am my own doppelganger. I truly am a doppelganger now. What do you fucking mean? What do you fucking mean? This game sucks. Why are there 2 of them?
don't like that there are 2 of them. There shouldn't be 2.
Trap them in a 1x1 obsidian box. Do you have
Not yet many of
nickels for brains? Have you not noticed that they teleport? Stupid. The Elder's Necklace. Plus 25 total Eldritch power. I don't care. I don't care. That was the most broken piece of shit boss I've ever faced. Yay, let's be done with it. What is next? Kill the oh, I gotta have the ring. I killed the doppel and the quest is I love video games.
It's fucking stupid. 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 Whatever. It's over. 2 fights left. Time to Ignis. Everyone knows this fight. I don't even have to begin to tell you about it. So we're back in the Nether for the last 2 fights of this. I found my way to the burning arena, collected the burning ashes, whipped out my tails, and summoned the 500,000 health Ignis.
Ignore the little Enderman little face in the middle there. It's not important. All right, Ignis. I fought you in mini mod packs. I wonder how much health you got. 361,000. Now we're talking. In a big ass arena. No. Woo!
One-shot him. I wasted no time on the final boss page. All that we have left is the Underworld Knight. The lore for this pack is that the Underworld Knight's a badass who constantly spars with Ignis and bops his ass every time. Well, I one-shot that guy, so let's see what Big Daddy's got.
The final boss. Kill the Underworld Knight. To remain the greatest, Ignis and the Underworld Knight continued to fight for years on end. However, even Ignis was no match for him after all. I one-shot that guy. The Knight is not even waiting for someone to challenge his strength anymore. He knows he's the strongest. All right, buddy. Looks like it's in the Nether. One more. Ow! Slam my face into another wall! Ow! That's the floor! Oh, aren't you a pretty cathedral? Wow. Hello there. The Underworld Knight.
And there he was. If I step into the arena, a cutscene starts, and we're 1 fight away from victory. The final boss of this game. Just him, me, and a million cuts. Thomas, cue the music.
Played its kind before.
He talks!
I'll slay you.
Oh, shit! Hello, 200,000 health! He didn't even hit me. Okay. He hit me now. Knight will be knocked out after 2 hits. Okay. Knight is vulnerable. Let's go. Get out of the corner. Woo! There we go. There's a little alternate reality for you. In a world where that does 1,800 damage a hit, are you shitting me? What? Oh. Oh, I did forget my chest plate. No wonder I took so much damage. Wally wally.
And with that, I think it's over. It doesn't matter what timeline we live in, what weapon I used to fall the final beast. We had done it. The Underworld Knight was whooped with a death by a million cuts, and Tails. That's it. Or at least it would be. Because after you beat the boss, there totally isn't a quest that unlocks on the page for a final boss called Apollyon that's 1,000,000 times harder than anything we've seen before, hits with the fury of 1,000 suns and the speed of a Gatling gun, and we'll take a whole nother video just to take him on. No, of course not!